Yo, 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 yo.
Are immediately recognized worldwide.
Hello.
The classic superheroes.
What is up, everyone? Welcome. Welcome to the stream.
Across the globe. And that is who we're here to celebrate today. You, the DC fans.
What's up, dudes? Today's stream is sponsored by Warner Brothers. Again, we did this last year. Sponsor us again this year to check out DC FanDome.
We will have something for everyone.
Surprising and
if you don't know what DC FanDome is, it is the ultimate fan global experience. A big, massive streaming event that brings you guys, the fans, as close as possible into the world of the DC Multiverse. And we're gonna sit down and watch all these gorgeous, attractive people tell us about DC.
Welcome to DC Fandom.
And I'm home. Welcome to my home and DC Fandome. I'm back in America.
To DC Fandom.
Welcome to DC Fandom.
I want to see Black Adam. I'm really excited to see that. But Batman. Let's get it straight.
The most powerful force in the
Once I see Batman,
is a story.
I will go quiet. So I'm not gonna talk a huge amount. I want you guys to watch this.
Withstands the test of time and changes the way we see the world.
Also, Michael Keaton coming back as Batman as well, by the way.
A story turns characters.
I wonder if we get to see more of that.
Moments
And my coffee is cold.
memories, and shows us that heroes come in many forms. And in this fight for truth,
Welcome back. Thanks, David.
and a better tomorrow,
Welcome back to watch. Thank you, Dylan. Appreciate it, bro.
our story is just beginning.
So what DC stuff are you guys excited for?
I want to hold on.
Oh, there has to be another Aquaman movie. Yeah, for Mamba? Is it Black Mamba?
Start of something huge.
Is Black Mamba gonna have his own Sorry. There's something in my face there. I wasn't just doing a weird thing with my hand. There's something in my face. Yes! Oh my god, give it to me, give it to me, give it to me. I really hope those goons are Joker. They're Joker goons. I want... Oh, stop talking. Sorry. I'm so excited. I want those goons to be like in the Batman games where you have like Penguin's goons, Joker's, Two-Face's goons, you know, the different sex. That would give me... Oh man. I'll freak out if Batman beats the shit out of some Joker followers. That only just tease up, you know what I mean?
Who am I? I think there's something he needs to show me.
And
DC Universe.
I need a Jason. I need a mention of a young character called Jason in this movie. Please, just give me Jason Todd. I need Jason Todd on the big screen. God, I need a Jason Todd. I've been begging for it for years.
Everyone, I am Tiffany Smith, and welcome
Hi,
to
Tiffany.
the much-anticipated, fan-inspired, worldwide event, DC FanDome. Did you hear that music? Pretty cool, right? Well, DC FanDome now has its very own score by composer Blake Neely. If you're a credits watcher like me, you'll probably recognize
He's on
his
Titans.
name from such terrific
Yeah.
DC TV shows
The
like,
silver screen, bro.
Flash, Supergirl,
That's what I mean.
Legends
The
of
silver
Tomorrow,
screen.
and so many more. You will be hearing a lot more of Blake's
That's what I
incredible
need.
score throughout the show. Now, if you were here last year, then you might have
What do you mean
an
green
idea of
screen?
the kind
She's-
of awesomeness that is about to come your way.
She's opened the
Huge
Justice
reveals,
League
exclusive
space
content,
station.
and
What are you
big
talking about?
surprises. There is so much
Green
that I couldn't
screen.
possibly do this on my own. So, of course, we put together a pretty super
See?
team of
It's the
co-hosts,
Justice League.
as well as celebrity hosts that you're going to get to hang out with all day. So, let's say hello to a few of them
Talk
right
about
now,
me.
starting with our Brazilian friends.
Oi, tudo bem?
Hello, superfans. Américo Borgo. It is so
Tudo
good to be
bem.
back at DC Fandom.
Oi, amigos, oi, amigas. Tudo bem? That's all I know.
Através do multiverso DC.
Hi friends, mabuhay mga kababayan. My name is Gino Killiamore, and I couldn't be more excited.
I hope it swipes across and then the leprechaun from VR chat. How's it going? Are you well?
Bonjour les fanatiques, Terroriser here. Vous n'êtes pas
What's the crack?
DC is doing it up big this year.
Hola Mundo, I'm Gabby Cam, and all of us here are just as excited as you are to be back at DC FanDome. So sit back, get comfy, and get ready for the biggest celebration of all things DC.
Well, she's really made that King Shark t-shirt really work with her ensemble. I hate people who could do that. I just dress so badly.
For DC Comics and the stars and creators who bring them to life. This is Warner Brothers and DC's way of saying thank you to the fans for your loyalty, dedication, and passion for the characters and the stories in the DC universe. Later in the show, you're not going to want to miss this. The much anticipated
That's a funny t-shirt. That's a good t-shirt. Come on!
Get ready for the Gotham Knights game.
Oh yeah.
Leslie flies into action as Batwoman.
And we're also diving in deep with my man, Jason Momoa.
And getting a
Oh, so yeah, there are doing the movie.
and Harley Quinn.
All right.
Shazam Zachary Levi enlightens us on the fury of the gods.
We're taking the fast lane with The Flash, plus Naomi, Doom Patrol, Peacemaker, and some surprises.
With so much to share, let's kick things off in a really big way.
Peacemaker's
with
getting
one of the biggest stars to ever rock the
John
DC
Cena?
universe, Black Adam.
Oh hell. Are we starting big? Oh, hello.
I've never seen the likes of it before. Having done James Bond for 10 years, 4 films, nothing compares to this.
I play Hawkman.
Cyclone.
Atom Smasher.
Dr. Fate. Leading the whole charge is Dwayne Johnson.
He's more brutal, uncompromising, fueled by the depths of his pain.
Oh, we're not gonna see him. We're not gonna see him.
He's Black Adam.
Maybe a glimpse?
Black Adam.
Oh, here he is.
Hey, DC FanDome, and hello to everyone watching around the world. I am so excited right now to be here and to talk to you about the man in black himself, Black Adam.
That top is tight.
This film, this universe has
Sweet,
been a gigantic
merciful
passion
Lord.
project of mine for a very long time, and I have worked so hard, worked
That
these hands,
poor
these calluses, my
cotton.
fingers to the bone on this project because it's the kind of project
It's being
that
pushed
I
to
know
the limit.
comes along once.
Holy hell!
And the truth is, I was born to play Black Adam. Now we've just started the post-production process, which is so exciting, and the film has.
I actually do think the casting is very good for Black Adam.
Sequences I have ever been a part of, and I am so proud and excited of our incredible team who are working away to create breathtaking, holy
You're wearing the same top, although not as well fitting. Thank you.
Now, even though we're still working away, this is DC FanDome.
What do you
I felt
mean?
like I had to bring you guys just a little something special. Now, you know me, guys, and you know, I always like to say that you, the audience, the people, you guys are my #1 boss. So I got together with my director, Jalma Colette Serra, and we put together a little glimpse of one of the opening scenes of the movie when Black Adam is first revealed. Now, what you're gonna see here is why the hierarchy of power in the DC universe is about to change. I hope you enjoy this very first look.
No.
The man in black himself, Black Adam.
Oh shit. Okay. I was wrong. Oh, that's pretty cool.
She's out.
Oh, sweet Jesus. Oh, yeah, that looks good. That suit looks good.
What a way to start the show.
I hate when you get that tiny little glimpse.
On Instagram, he's definitely been working
I
hard
knew,
to
and
make
he's
sure
like,
his body looks
first
just
look
right for this
at
role.
Black Adam. I was like,
Once
it's gonna be
again,
what,
if
his
you're just joining
toe,
us, I'm
his
Tiffany
pinky.
Smith, and you know how I mentioned earlier we were gonna
I
have
need
some
more.
celebrity hosts for the show? Well, let's not waste any time and bring one of them in right now, real quick. I know you were hoping to see this guy, TV's Flash, aka Barry Allen, aka Grant Gustin in the house. How you doing, Grant? Thank you so much for joining us from set.
That did look
Thank you,
good.
Tiffany. I wouldn't miss experiencing DC.
That
fandom
armor
with
looked
all the fans who are
really
watching
good.
today.
Yeah, I am so excited for it as well. But we are here to talk with you
I
about
liked
Flash, and we have to talk about the
the,
end of season
like,
7.
the
What was
lightning
it like
strike,
seeing Nora again and
you know,
Bart? Is it a weird
the
feeling
classic
for you to
symbol
talk
on
to
his
your
chest
future
is
kids
more-
who are basically like the same age as you?
It wasn't like
Yeah,
gold,
it has always
or
been
like it was like
little
a
weird to
tarnished
play the
gold, kind of a
father role
darky
with
old,
actors who are
aged
essentially
gold,
the
if that
same
makes
age as
sense.
me.
It's not like
But
bright,
you know, and for Barry, it was obviously a very
bright
emotional
colors.
reunion with Nora and to meet Bart
That
for the first time.
that was sick.
But you know, for me, it's just fun. Like I've always loved working with Jessica, who plays Nora, and you know, she's so sweet and so talented. And I'd never met or worked with Jordan before, but we have a lot of mutual friends, and we had a lot of fun together. So yeah, it was a blast having both of them on set.
Okay, so at DC Fandom last year, you touched on something the fans and you have been really hoping to see for years. Tell us about this obsession of yours with the gold boots on the Flash.
It's less of an obsession and more, it's just always been the final element that I think has been missing from our suits, you know? And I've loved all the versions of the Flash suit that we've had on the show, but the suit that we have now in particular, I think is kind of
No
the
neon
closest
yellow.
to
Yeah,
a
you
lot
know,
of the
yeah,
different
Aztec
iterations
gold.
you
Yeah,
see in
that's
comic
probably the
books,
best way
with
to.
the exception of those gold boots.
Yeah,
and
that's
I've
the
always
best
felt
way
like
to put
the
it.
gold boots would just be the nice final touch.
Now, although
kinda
I'd
looked
love
like
to keep
Indiana
the convo
Jones,
going, we've
that
got to
whole
toss
scene.
this over to where Grant's TV wife is standing by.
In those ancient ruins, is it in Yemen? Or what country is that really?
Thanks, Grant. It is so
I think they
great to be
did
here
Indiana
talking to
Jones in it.
DC
What's that
superfans.
really old
My role as
ancient
reporter Iris
civilization?
West Allen on
Like,
The
you know,
Flash
the
is giving you
ancient
the skills needed
site.
to properly
Is it in
introduce
Yemen?
DC Fandom
What's it
to these
called?
Flashes. The time has finally come. Grant and
This
Barry
the
Allen
ancient
finally
city
get the
that's
gold
built
boots
into
for
the
season 8 of The
into the
Flash.
mountains.
Here is the
It's not
first
chilly.
official look at the new costume.
No, not into the mountain. No, not on top of the mountains. It's like in.
Look at you smiling.
It's like in a
How excited are
canyon.
you to finally have the
Petra,
boots?
the city.
Yeah, I'm
it's Petra.
very excited that
Where
fans
is
get
that?
to see the
Is
first
that
look at
that's?
the boots.
I thought that was like
I'll probably be running around
Jordan.
Vancouver
It's
in them,
Jordan.
So I'm really excited
Yeah,
you
not
guys
Yemen.
got to see
Jordan.
first look
Yeah,
at
it's
the
in
boots.
Jordan.
Thanks so much, Grant.
Do you not?
I'm looking
I
forward
thought
to
I
seeing
had a
you in
feel
action
when
in those
went in there.
coveted
Kind of
gold
felt like
boots.
that.
I know it's going to be awesome on the show. And hey, it's been fun kicking it here
Just
with
seemed
you.
like
Yeah.
Indiana Jones feel
Dad
to it.
jokes, they're
Which is
just
kind
gonna
of
keep
cool.
coming. Coming up, we've got some never-before-seen footage from the Suicide Squad game, Aquaman, The Lost Kingdom, Harley Quinn, and all the Batman.
So is Peacemaker getting his own
You know what I mean.
gig?
Now,
Is
not
John Cena
only
getting
do
his own
we here
gig?
in the DC Fandom want to know what you out there in the fanverse think, but we wanted to know what you can do. You sent in the best of your best cosplay and fandom.
Yeah, I
and
thought-
here is
I
just
thought
a
Black
sample
Adam was
of some
based
of
out
the
of
amazing
Egypt.
talent out there in the DC Fandom.
I know someone said Aztec gold as a way to describe the gold. It's like when you find really old ancient gold, it's kind of dirty, dark. Oh my god, he is getting his own. John Cena out here making moves. Aquaman, surely. So I know, oh god, I can't remember the character's name. His brother, you know, the from the first movie is coming back. I can't remember his goddamn name. Ocean Master, yeah. So he's coming back, and then and Black Mamba should also be in this. I really sucked with the character names in Aquaman.
I apologize for the 4-year wait.
Oh my gosh, I've been there since 2017.
But I'm very proud of the sequel because it's tackling a lot of issues environmentally. Stakes are higher, and I'm just excited because I had a big part in.
How cool of a man is he? I told you this last year, but I remember I met him in LA.
It's important. The times are changing.
Manta? I thought it was Black Manta. I always say Black Mamba. Sorry for Kobe. Black Manta. See, I'm terrible with Aquaman names. But I remember I met Jason Momoa. Wow. He's the coolest man. He's just the coolest man.
I have so much.
He had his whole family.
I love this character. I love what it represents. There's nothing that I've ever been a part of that's like this.
His mom was there, and you could see she was treated like a queen by him. And like there's like brothers and nephews and stuff like that all there. Huge family.
To give the audience something different,
and he was so nice to us.
The success of that movie as the biggest DC movie of all time shows what James Wan and his team were able to do. And in this second film, we have turned the dials up to 11. It has the action, the fun, the heart.
Action! Superheroes and supervillains have entertained generations of fans across the globe.
Good, you got it? We put that in the movie?
To play around with this cast again is quite a trip. We're having a blast. This movie's a lot of fun.
I think fans are gonna be very happy. So I think James is really excited to go all out.
This is an exciting scene. We better get to a little bit of action.
It's gonna be a fun adventure, like it was the first time.
They're probably gonna be all lovely friends. It's gonna be like a unifying between the two of them.
Seeking his vengeance to try and kill Aquaman.
I don't think it's gonna be Aquaman versus Ocean Master. I think they're gonna find a love for each other.
Something for them to be swept up into the world of Aquaman again.
Yeah, it looks like they're side by side there.
It's a globe-trotting story. We visit so many different worlds. This movie isn't afraid to embrace its fantasy and go on this magical journey. I think it's going to be really awesome.
December 16, not too far.
Aquaman. Now there is a cool gig I could get used to. That surf and
yes.
lifestyle, swimming in the day, carrying a gigantic pitchfork at night with some facial hair all over my face.
He's so
You
good.
could imagine my excitement when I heard I was cast in the next Aquaman. I was like, hey, hold up. What about Jason Momoa? How did he take the news? Apparently he was extremely happy for me. He thought I would be the perfect fish in HBO Max's upcoming
He's so
Aquaman,
good, isn't he?
King of Atlantis animated miniseries. Here's a splash of what's to come.
Oh, he's so good. He's just so naturally funny.
Is Aquaman. And he just became king of Atlantis.
Stupid face on
Thank
him.
you.
I love him. I wish more Germans were like him.
We could know. And the fate of his people, of his home, of all the world is in his hands.
Sorry, he always makes me giggle.
Aquaman for the undersea adventure of a lifetime.
He's brilliant on like TV shows when he's being interviewed, like late night TV shows. He's just the funniest guest. What's his name? Flula?
Ocean Master. Hey, Ocean Master.
Right, I'm gonna let you watch this. I'm gonna heat up my coffee went really cold.
Gone.
So be it. Farewell, my brother.
Still got your trident.
Oh, that little... I hate this. We're supposed to be getting revenge on him, not saving him.
It's fine. It'll still be the same mission. Get Ocean Master, punch him, and bring the trident back to Atlantis.
Yeah, but it's less
Flula-Borg, isn't it? Oh, I got it. Yeah, Flula-Borg. Yeah.
Motion Master back. Everyone's definitely gonna think
It just popped into my head there on Flula.
I won't even get to.
Yeah, thank you. Oh no.
Where do you think they went?
Got coffee on my chair.
I have to ask for help from the only people who don't think I'm a total joke. People who are not people.
I'll be right back.
People who...
Just say fish.
Fish. I'm talking to the fish. Yeah, I'm talking to the fish. Like this one, that one, her or him. Or maybe even this. I send down the kind of sonar. It intercepts their brains. They shoot it back to me. And it goes inside my face. They tell me their thoughts and fears. They tell me secret things. They all love me and I love them because I am their king.
Hello mates, Jaden Rodriguez in the DC FanDome. Wow, look at this place. After that last segment, I've got that song, Talking to the Fish, stuck in my head. And if you can't get enough of this tune, well, you can listen to it right now on Spotify. I'd like to introduce to you two legends in the comic book and entertainment world. Milestone Media partner, Reggie Hudlin, and Milestone Media co-founder, Dennis Cowan. And a familiar face from the DC family, Echo Kellum. Take a look.
All right, hey everybody, I am Echo Kellum, and first of all, I hope you guys are having a blast at DC FanDome 2021. Now, we have a really great program in store for you guys today, and to get things started, I would like to introduce you all to two legends in the comic book and entertainment world, Milestone Media partner, Reggie Hudlin, and Milestone Media co-founder, Dennis Cowan.
Sound and claps.
Yeah, that's like applause everywhere. Now, first of all, I'm so happy to be able to interview you guys. Static Shock was such a huge thing for me growing up and whatnot. But for those of us who might not know, could you please tell us what Milestone and Milestone Media is?
Milestone was founded in, actually was founded in the 90s by myself with Derek Dingle, Michael Davis, and Dwayne McDuffie. The late great Dwayne McDuffie. People of color are underrepresented in this industry, especially, I mean, in the entertainment industry in general, but especially in comic books. So we all got together with the idea of doing comic books. For creators of color, the best way to do that was to get together and to create a line of books that would reflect and represent our culture. So that's what we did. We started with a book called Static, and we did a book called Hardware. Icon and Rocket was the next one, followed by The Blood Syndicate, and we launched in 1992 to great acclaim. It was very successful and kind of changed the game in comics in a major way. Ow. And suddenly, people who were underrepresented now had representation. It was a big deal, and it was a lot of fun.
Sorry, guys.
It was a lot at that time.
You guys have already made big strides since the FanDome
Burn my hand.
Panel with the launch of Static Season 1 and Icon and Rocket.
Also, guys, if you want to check out this event, go over to DCFanDome.com. Where this is where I'm watching the stream.
Seeing these characters in their renaissance.
It's really
and you have
great.
Loads more here. Okay.
People were like, "About time! You were taking too long, but now you're here. You're living up to expectations." It's a lot of commentary from a lot of different types of people.
No more chair. I'm sorry. I know.
God, I love this kind of, black anime style that's, you guys didn't get stuck in the past. You kept it relevant. You kept it edgy to what's now.
I've really burnt my hand.
I really love the dynamic between
Why are subs on? What do you mean, why are subs on?
To it a lot as a reader. I'm like, wow, that's like me and my father. I try to be like that with my son. It's great stories.
Do you mean you have to be a subscriber to talk in the chat? Is that what you're talking about? It's a better way to stop any negative Nancy's being in the chat, really. Oh, subtitles. Oh, sorry, man. Oh, I don't know. I didn't turn it on.
And at the same time,
also, some people might be hearing impaired.
People of color are and what our challenges are.
How's audio levels, by the way?
Oh, that's awesome.
Sorry, I thought you were talking about the chat having sub-only mode or
the
sub mode to chat
and whatnot. So, well, comic book fans, they obviously love the notion of a connected universe. Will we see some of the characters from season 1 titles begin to appear in each other's books?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's definitely part of the plan. I mean, we're working so far ahead. We actually already know how season 1 is going to end and how, you know, things might advance from there. So we can tell you with all confidence to the fans out there that yes, the characters will appear in each other's books and meet each other, and there is an interconnected, you know, Dakotaverse, you know, milestone universe within these books. So that's one of the things that we've been focusing on and doing it.
What else is in the works? What's coming up?
Well,
we have a lot of stuff coming up.
Yeah, all these books have been really successful. So you'll be
They
seeing
just saved
season
Batman
2
for last.
of
Smart.
Icon and Hardware. And
Smart.
And Icon and Rocket. But there's a book that everyone's been like, yo, what's going on?
Are you gonna bring
Is
it back?
Brian on
What's
Twitch?
up,
Yeah.
favorite?
Just
We
type
liked the other
in
stuff,
Terroriser
but-
on Twitch.
Yeah,
You'll find my
come with our thing.
channel.
So, Blood Syndicate, which is, I mean, a shocking number of people's favorite book from the original Milestone line, will be coming back. And a lot of people have been shocked about how hard the Loon line of books have been. Blood Syndicate, that's all I'm saying.
Could you guys talk about a little bit of the compendium that's coming out, the Milestone compendium that's having like all the old comics or something like that coming in, right?
Yeah, again, we're trying to give people what they want. So many fans have been like, Reg, we're so excited you're bringing the new books back, but you know, my mom threw out my books, or I moved and there was some water damage, so I lost all my original copies, or I was too young back then, but I want to catch up with the old school as well as the new school. So it's a giant book, you know, it's going to be huge.
1,300 pages of material.
Sorry, I have to do my
collecting
Instagram story for this.
The first runs of Hardware and Icon and Rocket.
So if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm just posting something to Instagram.
And
Sorry,
this is
guys.
volume 1.
I keep hearing this aspect that you really want to bring the media back into Milestone Media, right? Can you talk to us about some of those potential projects that might be existing outside of the comic book realm?
They're not might, they're real.
existing.
They're happening. We've got 2.
Sorry, guys. Give me a sec. Everything looking good here. Chat's moving. Also, you can see the chat here now. I want to show you guys this screen so you can see what's going on. Okay, cool.
Hit about it.
Michael B. Jordan's producing
that's
the
so
movie
cool.
with us. Here's the new announcement that no one knows yet. This is FanDome breaking news, which is the first Milestone animated feature film is now in the works. You know, we just hired an amazing writer, and if you guys have been reading Hardware, you know how dope he is as a writer.
Brandon Thomas
Brandon Thomas
has been hired to write our screenplay for our animated feature, and in conjunction with Warner Brothers. And we're very excited about that. That's going to be a massive project.
Massive.
With more than one character.
Yeah.
This is going to be the thing that Milestone fans have been really dreaming about for a long time. And we're happy to give it to them finally. So, you know, not only are we doing live action, we're doing animation.
Yeah.
And we're bringing it, so.
Yeah. So, compendium, all the classic, old school, Milestone material. We've got the Black History Month book that's in the works, and 2 movies in the works.
Wow. I mean, you guys are dropping some major kernels and awesome news, but I'm hearing that there is some news that you guys are kind of holding back, some really big news. Can you guys tell everyone about how Milestone is working to create the next wave of great superhero storytellers?
We're doing a program that we're so excited about. It's in conjunction with DC Comics. DC has a program called NGDC, Next Generation DC. It's a large program. We're doing a part of that program called the Milestone Initiative. We're partnering with Ally, and they're working with us to bring the next generation of comic book artists, writers, colorists, editors, letterers, and all aspects of the comic book industry to comics.
You know, there's a lot of talented people. The same way you look at the Black presence in music, the Black presence in film and television, is now to have that, it's time for us to have that same impact on the comic industry. You know, pioneers like Dennis, like Dwayne, like Cal Baker, like Christopher Priest. You know, these are the folks who just, you know, they had a machete, and then the machete broke. Then they had a butter knife, but they kept cutting their way through the woods, and they cleared a path. And now we're saying, come on, let's go.
Right, right, because all of it's meaningless unless there are people behind you who are also doing the same thing and even better from that path that you made. So that's why this is very important to us, and we're very excited about our relationship, you know, with DC and Ally.
So what we want everyone to do is, if you have interest in any aspect of this business, you know, in terms of comic books, in terms of animation, all these different fields, apply to the program.
Yes.
Again, sorry guys, just posting this.
But we're gonna take the, you know, the
I'm
best
gonna
of the
screw
bunch,
this up.
and you know, we'll put you in seminars and training sessions with some of the most talented people in our field. You're going to hear from the best of the best, and we're going to groom you to be the next generation of superstars. We need you.
Yeah. Well, I'll just say, like, as a young creator, this is like such amazing news. The fact that you guys are helping representation in this field, it's critical, and POCs and LGBTQIA groups will be very, this is just really great work, and I'm sure Dwayne is smiling from heaven with just how you guys are honoring his legacy and just continuing to do some really great work. That's really awesome. That's really dope. I'm very happy to hear that. Well, I want to thank my guests, Milestone exec Reggie Hudlin and Dennis Cowan, for joining us today. And I want to thank you for being a part of our DC Fandom 2021.
No, thank you.
Be sure to keep watching for more news, fun, and excitement as DC Fandom continues.
What an amazing opportunity for our fans. A special shout out to Ally for backing that program. The next segment is one of my favorites because it celebrates our fans. And here is just a sample of the amazing talent out there in the DC fandom. Wow, such incredible talent out there. And I hear that Jim Lee will be announcing the winners at the end of the show. So stay tuned to see if you've been chosen. Now, back over to you, Candace, for some more breaking news.
No, wait.
DC and Webtoon recently partnered to bring our iconic superheroes and supervillains to new and old fans, kicking off the collaboration with Batman Wayne Family Adventures, a smash hit inspired by the fandom around the Bat family. All your fan-favorite characters like Stephanie Brown, Cassandra Cain, Barbara Gordon, and Duke Thomas will have their own featured episodes and arcs in this hilarious slice of life series, only available on Webtoon. And DC fans can expect more amazing DC Webtoon originals coming soon. Check out this exclusive sneak peek.
Okay, I think I'm good. Sorry, guys. I've been posting. I have to post for the stream. It's not like I'm just on my phone doing some.
Still to come, Peacemaker, Gotham Knights,
the Instagram story for DC Fandom. Oh, Flula.
Hello, it's me again, international superstar and superhero Flula Borg. Now, as some of you may know, I actually got my start in Green Lantern, issue number 173 in 1984.
It's a javelin, yeah.
But actually, I was just 2 years old then, because I'm talking, of course, about my super dope comic character, Javelin. You know, the one with the huge rod. Yeah, that's the one. As you saw earlier, I also play a hilarious animated fish in the Aquaman King of Atlantis series you just saw.
So good.
Boy, I am so multi-talented. Watch out. 2 things I can do. Anyway, over the years, Javelin and his impressive collection of pointy poles has popped up in many different scenarios. But I gotta say, I'm really digging where he ended up. No, I don't mean dead, but with that infamous team of supervillains, the Suicide Squad. And for those of you who are worried about Javelin's fate, fear not. I'm here to tell you today that Javelin is still alive and, spoiler alert, will be applying to head up the Justice League after their fate is revealed in the huge new video game Suicide Squad: Kill the Justice League. Yeah, you are about to get a sneaky peeky, so don't go anywhere because it is going to be massive. And we know when it comes to the universe of DC video games and Javelins, size matters. Let's take a look.
What a man.
All of you are the worst of the worst of the worst. Still, you're
Sorry,
good
guys.
at what you do.
Boomerang,
Even if
mate.
what you do is far from good. Welcome to Task Force X.
Let me take a look at you. A muscle head, a nut job, something that offends my eyes, and a homeless person. You're perfect.
Just checking.
Now my
We're all
arm.
seeing that thing, right?
I have not heard that song in a long time.
What the hell have you sent us into? It's a bloody war zone out here.
Eyes up, people.
Congratulations.
What
Task
is that
Force
song?
X. You're the first assets to make it into Metropolis alive.
Javelin.
I was just about to do that.
Task Force X. Your new mission is
Yeah,
to
it's Brainiac's in
kill
this.
the Justice League.
Oh, Superman is also there. He is. He's Brainiac. Is that Batman? Green Lantern.
Raise your hand if taking on the Justice League is the worst idea you've ever heard.
I kinda zoned out.
Oh yeah, Brainiac looking good.
Think what happened? You'd crawl out of your cells, swoop in, save the day?
Which superheroes did you say you were again?
Remember, your heads are ticking.
Tick, 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 tock, boom.
He's not gonna make it.
Oh yeah, I'm excited for this. This is dope.
Waller, the penguin is in flight. Repeat, the penguin is in flight.
Then let's clip his wings.
Oh, dude, this is so good.
He's getting up.
Hitting him again.
He's ran out the door. Somebody stop him.
Is his head gonna blow up?
Did that get
No.
No, it very much did not get him. Waller, blow up his head.
The characters just look just like, you know, Rocksteady kept them from like Arkham.
Definitely
the
don't
Arkham
want to
series.
get on Amanda Waller's bad side. Maybe it's a good thing Javelin is not in the Suicide
Do you know what I mean?
Squad Kill the Justice
It's not like
League
they're doing
game.
like new interpretations.
Okay, still there. Of course, in the movie, I was hoping I'd come back to life in the end credit sequence, but no such luck. Maybe that'll happen in the VHS version of The Suicide Squad. Double fingers, double crossed. Let's do this. I mean, look, John Cena gets a spin-off series, but not me. Flula Borg, I'm delicious. Where's my show? The Suicide Squad is fast becoming a huge franchise for DC with comic books, huge movies, the games of video like you just saw. Not starring me, apparently. Spin-off series, also not starring me, rude. And music videos. Fine, I'll make my own. I have a phone. Anyway, if you go to the clubs like I do with me and my bester friend, squad friend, King Shark, you'll know this next song is all the rave. Give me those glow sticks. Yeah, don't give them to him.
Flula is just like, this man just makes me realize how untalented I am.
Nom.
Really?
No.
You can.
Nom nom. That's what you're thinking about right now. No. Hungry. Peacemaker. There's nothing like me. We're all gonna die.
No, wait. No, wait.
Where has this come from? What is going on?
And we're all gonna die.
DJ Flula. I don't know if there's a way to turn off subtitles, by the way.
We're all gonna die.
That was great.
Just try to get that song out of
More
your brains
Flula,
now,
just keep
baby
Flula
sharks.
for the whole thing.
Of course, I'm happy to be a part of such an amazing squad, and that includes you, the fans.
Don't leave.
Thank you for supporting everything the Suicide Squad. We heart you. I think it goes like that, and I know I'm not alone when I say that. I have proof for you. Here is a very special
Don't
message
leave.
from all my squad buddies to share. Check me out. I mean, check it out. It's this week. I'm not a narcissist. I donate.
I donate.
From the entire Suicide Squad,
This
from
man
the
is
bottom
so
of our
fucking
hearts, we thank you.
I'm not a narcissist. I donate to charity.
You are the reason why we do what we do.
As a director, I feel
Ah,
truly
shit, I
blessed.
love this
We
man.
are so incredibly
I think I'm
grateful
in love.
and lucky to have you.
Wow, I don't know what to say, guys. It's so unexpected. I just feel so loved. I don't have a speech prepared or anything, but let me just say that you are so welcome.
John, we're not thanking you, mate.
We're thanking all the fans.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, right. Idiot. I mean, of course, the fans, right? They know I like to joke around, which is exactly what that was. It's a joke.
Sure, John.
What John means is that he would also
my
like
cheeks.
to thank you, our amazing fans.
Thank you.
My cheeks are sore.
Love you guys.
Love you too, John Cena.
Okay, you guys know that was a joke. The Suicide
And the
Squad
green
would be
screen must be
absolutely nowhere
malfunctioning. I
without
don't
the
see a
support of the
thing. I
fans.
just see the space back
You guys
there.
love these characters as much, if not more, than we do. And I truly want
I
to
hear a
thank you
voice, but I don't see anything.
Flula, man, I'm sorry, bro.
Must be a green
Javelin would
screen
be a
problem,
great
you know?
character for a spin-off. Hey, you know what? Maybe we can see him get him involved somewhere down the line on
Technical
Peacemaker.
difficulties,
I mean, no
ladies and
promises.
gentlemen.
James Gunn created this whole thing for HBO Max, and he has a vision all worked out, but we'll see what we can do. And if you want to hear more what's in store for Peacemaker, you can join James, myself, and my amazing castmates.
Can you
for
guys
some
see
additional
anyone?
insights. Hey everybody, John Cena here on the set of Peacemaker.
Where?
Every time you were shooting, he went, ow!
Why am I doing this?
They said you couldn't get a job.
Get up. Oh, hi. 23andMe says I might be 26% asshat. I know my last name is Smith. That's a generic fucking name. The reason it's Smith is because we came over as asshats, and I had to change it on Ellis Island.
Hey, everybody, I'm James Gunn. Today we're talking all things Peacemaker. Of course, I'm joined by my behind-the-scenes partners in crime, executive producers Peter Safran and Matt Miller, and our fantastic cast, Peacemaker himself, John Cena, Danielle Brooks, who plays a character of my own making, Leota Adebayo, Jennifer Howland and Steve Agee, Amelia Harcourt and John Economos, and Chuck Owuji as Clemson Mern, and finally,
it's always good to see Gunn.
Stroma, who is our vigilante. So, guys, let's get into it.
It goes without saying, I miss you guys. It's great to see you all.
Miss you so much. You too.
John, were you surprised when Peter called you up and said, hey, you know, we're thinking about doing a Peacemaker TV series?
Did you now see a floating orange tie?
Man, I was more
How long
than
can we
ready,
keep this
and I was
joke
more than
going?
excited.
Yeah,
and
we
I'm
should
glad
get
we got
Flew
the
LeBorg back here.
Freddie,
my comedy is struggling.
You came in and you're playing the oddest character of everybody, Vigilante Adrian Chase. And you're not that odd.
Yeah, no, I'm so pretty vanilla. I
pretty vanilla.
As soon as I started reading the sides, I was
such
just like,
a good
oh,
description.
I really like this character, and he has just that kind of, you know, a really fun relationship with Peacemaker, and obviously working with John was just incredible.
I've seen Freddie, but for how many of the rest of you are you hearing him talk with a British accent for the first time?
Oh, me? Yeah. And I'm like, my brain is melted. I can't believe it.
So, Danielle, why don't you tell us a little bit about your character in general, who she is and what's her story?
This is all new to her, you know, and so she's coming in very green. She used to work with animals.
If anyone just saw me drinking my coffee really weird.
Into this completely different world.
It's like a ring.
You really
see the
did.
ring?
And you do inhabit
trying
the
to
role
melt
in
that
this
off,
very
like,
special way, and it was just
making
so
the liquid
fun
hit
to
it.
see you flow.
For Harcourt,
it's not really working.
her relationship with Adebayo, this new member of the team that's coming in and that Harcourt does not trust, it was
Where's John
something
Cena? I don't know,
really
man. They
unexpected
say he's
for
there.
me when I met Danielle, and I literally could not.
I bet you he loves
hate
that
her.
joke.
Like, she is just the most. She's the most lovable, warm, wonderful person.
Has Batman trailer been shown yet? No, Draconic. Look, I still saw that.
Is a wonderful thing to see.
It feels like that's part of. Sorry, James.
No, go ahead, Chuck.
The first day we shot, at least I shot in John
That's definitely
Cena's
going to be
trailer,
last.
And it was the scene where we all, the team, meet John Cena. And Danielle, you made her continuously improvise, being nervous. And she would, I mean, that improvisation there were tears running down people's eyes, and it went on. And Danielle was put on the spot.
What's my opinion on James
and
Gunn?
the things that were coming out
He's an
of
incredible
her.
director.
And to the point where off camera, Steve Agee just had to get his camera out and film it.
He makes
I
films
was just
fun.
gonna say, it reminds me of how often working with Steve
Makes fun films.
You know, be in a scene and you'd look over behind the camera and there's Agee filming you.
This is like my first day with the cast, like all the cast too, and Steve Agee is recording. Everybody's laughing. John Cena's holding character, so he's making me nervous. Everything, it was crazy, but it was one of the things I will never, ever, ever forget.
It's okay if you do forget it because I have it all on video.
I freaking love everything about your 6'7" self, however tall you are.
That's about right.
Freddie was such a warm spirit to come
Is that the
into
guy
the
who played
space
King
as
Shark?
Well, like, you know, even though he was new, he
I think
jumped
it is,
right
'cause when I
in
saw him in the capture
fearlessly
suit, I was like-
and worked with us. And Jakuti is
It's not
the real deal
what
from
who I
day
expected.
one. You're just like,
Is that
oh
the guy who
my
played?
gosh.
I think it is.
Elevated all
I've
of
only
us
seen him
to
in
bring
the
our
get up.
So it's
get
been
up.
really great
With the
working,
dots.
you know,
Oh, it
getting
is?
to work
Yeah,
with
he's
everybody.
huge.
and
That is a
you
big
just
man.
really made a girl's dream come true to get to tell this story with you all. And this is not a world that a person like me normally gets to be a part of at all. To have the action portion and also the depth of a person, I am so thankful for you.
I love you. I just think you're the greatest. Although, you know, I'm surprised you did give Chuck so many, you know, compliments, because you would often come over to me and say, you know, that you know, I was supposed to tell Chuck to watch you to see how it's done.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, everybody had to get on my level.
James, I remember you said to me on set one day that only Eagly competed with Chuck in terms of
being a really great actor. You said that was the only one.
I think we have not brought up Eagly, who of course steals the show.
No. I'm saying
Peacemaker's best friend.
This.
Has a,
No,
a
I'm saying
dowel
this
with
guy.
some green tape on it.
This
Eagly
guy
stole the show.
was in the capture suit.
Yeah, that's
not
true.
saying who voiced
I also
him.
got to say that this is probably the
No,
third or
not
fourth
who.
thing I've
I'm
worked with
saying
James on,
who
and I've
played him.
never seen him more giddy.
I saw him in the
something in my entire
the
life. I
outfit.
mean, there was one night
on
we were
set,
shooting, and
I was like,
the whole
"That's who
time-
King
it
Shark
was like
is."
3 in the morning.
That's what I'm
and
talking about.
James is
That's why I
just
said the
running
get up.
around laughing like a maniac.
And then I just did the
and he kept
impression of
saying,
when he's running with the fish.
I can't believe they're letting me shoot this.
yeah, that's the happiest night of my life.
That's what I'm talking
that was
about.
Warner Brothers' funeral that they let me
Let's
do
get that clear.
I have one.
My God.
This is, I believe, the only show that has John Cena dancing.
You guys
for
confused
4
me
minutes
so much
in his
there.
tighty whities to the
I
choir
thought that was
boys.
like a meme or something
I
you
don't
were doing on
believe
me.
there's ever been a show that offers that up.
The memorable tidy whities.
Okay, so we're going to be taking some questions from the fans. These came from Instagram and Twitter. So at Remy.c.l asked, was there any characters you wanted to put in Peacemaker but couldn't? I guess that's a question to me. The answer is no. I got to put it in every character I wanted to. For John Cena, at
How's my day? Going great, man.
asks, what was the most difficult
Get to watch DC
of
all day.
becoming Peacemaker?
I think it was just getting comfortable being a super asshole. I'm normally just a normal asshole, and I think just being a high-octane asshole was probably the most difficult part.
Was that really difficult? Because it seemed to come to you pretty easily.
I love interacting with chat, but when
Okay, here's a big question.
when I'm on a
I guess we
sponsored
can throw
stream,
this to
you
Matt
guys
and
can be
Peter.
such little.
What can we expect for the show? Ask at Magic
Okay, yeah, no, I'm gonna skip that one.
Well, I mean, I think
you-
what we can
okay,
expect
never
is
mind.
a truly original superhero show. James wrote all 8 episodes. He directed 5 of the 8, and it's just got that unique tone that James brings to
I'm just
all the
reading some
content
of
that
you,
he
honestly.
creates. So I think it's something pretty special.
Yeah, I would also just add to that
for
with
God's
the
sake.
action and the spectacle and the emotion and the comedy.
Warner Brothers, I'm
there's also
sorry,
like
just
this
don't look at the chat.
workplace comedy at the center of it about all of these characters that kind of come together. It's like The Office as a superhero show.
With more people getting shot in the face than in the office.
Occasionally, yeah.
So, at Smrudy Anmol asks, is Peacemaker going to go through a journey of changing from a jerk to a lovable hero in the series, or will he remain that crazy, not to be trusted liberator? That's kind of a spoiler.
I was gonna say,
Someone just said Jason Todd is Red Hood in Titans.
It's right up my alley. We just can't give
Jason
anything
Todd
away.
is Red Hood
You'll have to-
wherever
you'll have to
Jason
watch and
Todd
see
may
on
be.
HBO Max.
What about the rest of you? What did you feel about
Jason Todd
seeing
is
Peacemaker's journey in the
The Red
show?
Hood.
Can't really
Not
say
just in
much, so
Titans.
I just there's definitely
He is the Red Hood.
great character arcs that you will thoroughly enjoy as an audience.
You root for him regardless of his past, and you hope that he will change. And I just thought that was such
Whenever
an
I see the
interesting
name
thing to
Jason Todd,
explore
you
with
have
the
my
series.
attention.
I think one of the interesting things about Adebayo and
It's-
Peacemaker
I
is
just
that
can't,
on
like,
paper they seem
Joker
very
is Red
different.
Hood.
They seem like polar opposites, but they actually have
that
a ton of things in common.
I know what you're saying with the
And
glass
one of the
dome.
things that they're both dealing with is loyalty versus
Red Hood is the
morality
production
and not
of
disappointing
Jason Todd's torture
people that
from Joker.
mean the most to them.
So
and finding the
it's-
beauty in each other,
depending
even
on the
though
world.
their worlds are completely different. So
Jason
that was
Todd
a lot
is,
of fun to play with,
to me,
and,
is
and definitely added
the
to
Red
the
Hood.
layers of our two characters.
That's extremely well said.
She's the only one he gets
Or the
along
Arkham Knight.
with. She's the only one that
I
thinks
need
he's
Jason
funny,
Todd. I can't stop
you
saying
know?
Jason Todd.
She laughs at him.
I will keep
she-
saying Jason Todd until I finally get him in a
throws up-
movie.
blows off the stuff that he says it's stupid, and
If I could play a
realizes he's
character,
an ignorant
that
asshole.
like legit,
And
if
that,
I was
to
given an
me,
opportunity
is
to play
really,
any character, I'd play Jason
special
Todd.
because it is so much of what the show is about.
Perfect age, 30.
It was amazing, and I'm just grateful to
Perfect
be a part
age.
of this crew because
Jason
no
Todd
one
was
came in with an ego.
an
Nobody
old. Was he
came
the
in with a chip
second
on their
Robin?
shoulder, but everyone
After,
comes in with a history, with something to offer, with a set of skills.
Would he-
and it's
would
a
he be the
bold step.
second?
You're James. You're taking a step
Or
into
would he-
trying to.
he'd be the second
grow
Robin.
the genre, and we're going to do it with 8 episodes, and hopefully
He
we
is
have
the second
more,
Robin,
but
yeah.
Everyone has their moment, and
So
that,
Dick-
that certainly comes from your writing.
Dick,
really quickly,
Jason,
there was a
Jason
sense of,
was
you know, we're gonna have
a
fun
quick
doing this, so
Robin.
that really helped, and that came top down. The shit rolls downhill. You know?
Yeah.
It's been such a great experience and such a fun massive
And then Tim Drake after that.
that
And then-
you know, I just can't wait to share it.
Is
with
Damien fourth,
the
or do you
fans,
say the girl?
You know, DC fans and
I
just
can't remember.
fans
No,
in
no,
general.
no. The girl will be
Yeah,
fifth.
I want to
So
say
then
thank you,
Damien
everybody,
will
for
be
giving
fourth.
us all so much time. I really
Also,
appreciate
I'd love to see
it. I hope
Damien.
everybody's
Oh,
well,
man.
and I hope to see everybody soon.
Imagine Damien getting into a movie.
Oh man, thank you guys so much for all your questions. I'm stoked to see that you guys are so excited about the series.
Like, can I
Almost
say
as
one
excited as
controversial
I am.
thing?
I know I had a
DC?
great time. I hope you guys did. But before we let you go, I have a little surprise for you.
I'm excited for Batman.
It's an exclusive, never before seen
It's a lot of
first look at a Peacemaker teaser.
the PR team are like, Brian, please pick your words carefully. It's like a lot of like the beginning of Batman's life.
What does that
I
mean?
really want a movie where
supposed to be in prison.
For what?
it's Batman
What superhero are you?
with Robin.
Peacemaker.
Get out of here. There's no superhero called Peacemaker.
Dude, I'm famous.
I want Robins.
You're a born killer with expertise in every weapon under human.
I just want to see.
I'm giving you the chance to stay out of prison and work.
I just want to
for me.
see Batman with multiple
This is
Robins.
Harcourt. Be a handler in the field. John Economist, Tech and Tactics.
Gonna keep seeing Martha.
And this is our new recruit, Adebayo.
You don't have to shoot
Why
people after I
am I blanking?
Right.
I'm gonna stop talking.
Who's the guy that's peeking out behind the trash can?
Vigilantes, trying to be helpful.
Our first target is Senator Royland Goff. Goff may be traveling with his family.
Are you sure those two kids came out of those parents? That's an attractive couple, and that one looks like it came out of them, but the other one looks like a butt baby.
A butt baby.
Yeah, my older brother told me there's two types of babies. One that comes out normal, and then butt babies. Worse in every way, they come out of a woman's butt. No, I believed I was a butt baby until I was like 14.
That explains a lot. There's something about him
that's the guy? That's
sad.
no, I don't think it is King Shark.
Much for going to a Nancy boy like you.
No, lately I'm just thinking maniac.
No!
That's because we're born killers. What separates us from other killers is we only kill bad people. Usually. Unless there's a mistake.
You use being a jerk as a way to push people away.
You suck at PowerPoint.
But if you would just drop
Oh, it
that,
is. No, it is.
people actually might like you.
Both?
Oh my God. He's hugging me. He's hugging me. Dad, grab my phone. I don't want to move. Dad?
The music is
Still to
great.
come,
That was
Supergirl,
good.
DC League of Super Pets, and a first look at the Flash movie.
That was good. So, are we thinking the Flash movie is going to be Flashpoint? I feel like I'm out of the loop. I thought there was murmurs of Flashpoint. Maybe you're going to see.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm super excited for an up-close
There's
and
talking
personal
about
look at
he's
the
gonna
Superman
appear in
family
the
of
movie.
characters and shows. I'm actually a lifetime fan of the Man of Steel, and now there's more Superman content than ever before.
Hasn't been confirmed.
From the hit series Superman and Lois, give it up for Superman and Lois, Tyler Hoechlin, and Elizabeth Tulloch.
Because you know what could be great? Is you know what
Thanks,
Barry
Grant.
Allen
Thank
in
you, Grant.
Batman vs
Needless to
Superman
say,
when he
we're
comes
big
back?
fans of you too.
Am I
And
too
we're so excited to
soon?
be here. Thank
I'm
you to
too
the fans for
soon.
giving Superman and Lois such a warm
You're
welcome
right
to
about
your
him.
homes.
Do
Thanks to
some
you
kind
for
of
coming back for a
Superman
second
story in the Flashpoint.
Oh, wow. Season
That's
one,
why he has
you
to go
had a
back,
secret
and then that
brother.
explains that break
Lois
in the
had a lot
Flashpoint
going
when he
on
comes
with just
back.
about everyone.
Has to be.
Jordan
Has to
found
be
out
that.
he has powers,
that,
Jonathan doesn't.
I need closure on
And
that whole
remember
scene.
how cute you looked when you were coaching high school football?
It was Lois!
The sky is the limit for Superman and Lois, especially in season 2. Here's a behind-the-scenes look at our first day back on set.
Yeah, Michael Keaton's gonna be. Yeah, oh man, what we're gonna get is Michael Keaton in the Batcave with a suit on, like a suit, not the bat suit. I'm calling it. I don't think.
Hello, DC
I don't think
fandom. Welcome to the Kent
you're gonna
home.
see
Well, if
Bruce.
you'd like to come in, just
I
wipe off
don't know
your
if we're
shoes
gonna
first.
see
It's dusty
Batman.
out there.
We have to.
Hey everyone, so we're
But
just
not-
going to take you on
but
a
not in
brief
this-
tour of the
not in
house.
this.
This
I'm
is
gonna
a
call it.
staircase that is, I want to say it's a fake staircase, but it's not. It just
I feel like they'll
doesn't go
keep
to
that for the
anything.
movie.
It's the Great Beyond up there.
The
Yeah.
Great Beyond, that is right. So this is our hallway. As you can see, got some family photos.
He confirms.
Some other stuff.
He gets
and
it.
we shoot,
Yeah,
I would say
no.
the
But
majority of
yeah,
our scenes are
so
in
what
the
I'm saying
kitchen.
is, I'm sure
A
in
non-working
the movie
fridge with
we'll
actually,
get
look
to
at
see
look
that.
at it.
But I'm not gonna get my
Tyler has a
hopes up
drawer in
that
this
we're gonna get a
kitchen
sneak
that he
peek
hides
of
his
actually
stuff in.
seeing any glimpse of
I
him
also
in the
have
suit.
a drawer in this kitchen that I hide
During-
my stuff in.
Affleck
And
is
I
confirmed.
have
Nah.
candy stash. I have a note saying,
No way.
Bitsy stuff, please leave in the drawer. More candy, hand sanitizer, eye
What?
drops, water, sides, hair things, my phone.
It's like a
Serious?
freshman locker.
Yeah, pretty much. Let's go into what was formerly Martha Kent's bedroom, but is now Lois's office.
Personally, this
Yeah.
is my favorite room in the house. I think it has just the coolest amount of stuff around.
There's a really cute family photo over here. If I had to pick something that I wanted to take home from set, other than my candy in my candy drawer.
Oh
it
my
would be
God,
a
he
photo.
is.
One thing I would take home is this little old camera. This old brown camera. It's really cool. I'm always constantly fidgeting with it and having to memorize exactly where it was so that I don't ruin everything.
Like, are you serious?
Dining
I
room
thought he
scenes,
said
I would
no.
say we
I thought he
shoot
said he
most
was-
of our eating scenes in the kitchen. We've
I'm
had
so
some stuff in
happy.
here. Out the window.
Really?
I remember when I first
Oh
started
my
shooting
God.
on Grimm, I was like, oh, it's so cool. There's these
Oh,
crazy,
thank God.
large photographs that get changed
I
according to time of
love
day.
Ben
The exterior
as
of the
Batman.
farmhouse is totally separate, and we shoot all the exterior
Oh my
scenes
God.
there. Anything interior
Sick.
is on our stages.
Oh, I'm really happy.
We also shoot a lot
I'm legit
in
excited
the
now.
living room. This was one of my favorite scenes, which was the big paint fight.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was
Because
really
you know
fun.
when like an actor
sometimes
like doesn't
during lunch, I
want
come
to
here
do
and I play piano
a
to
big
unwind. A lot
thing
of
anymore.
Kind of joins in and whatnot.
Like,
and
remember,
people
like,
start
there's
singing
talks of him
along.
not doing it anymore?
You know, a lot of people have fun in this.
I thought that was it.
When we're not exactly working.
Oh, I'm
as
so
well.
that's amazing. You're the opposite. That's fine.
My talented son,
I think he's brilliant.
The boys' bedrooms are on another stage, so because again, the upstairs is to the great beyond. And then there's a
Ben
porch
Stiller,
that wraps
okay.
around, but we typically shoot the porch scenes outside on the
I
exterior
forgot about that
farmhouse set.
movie. I forgot about that video.
Thank you, everyone, for
That
joining
was a
us on
Freudian
this tour
slip.
of the Kent house.
We hope you join us for the rest of season 2 and the beyond. And thanks for watching.
She really does look like, I can't remember the
Well,
actress
we're happy
name.
for another season of our show.
When
We're
I grew
also
up
sad
watching
that it's
Superman
almost time to say
and
farewell to
Lois.
Supergirl. The series is in its 6th and final season. I donned the cape as Superman for the first time on Supergirl, so it has a special place in my heart, and it is bittersweet to say farewell to my on-screen cousin and friend, Melissa Benoist, as Supergirl.
Supergirl reminds us that we are all powerful.
He's annoyingly
and
good
strong.
looking.
The challenge is realizing our own potential.
God damn it.
Right now, the cast of Supergirl, including Supergirl herself, Melissa Benoist, have gathered to chat about the show and share their favorite memories over the
Stupid
past
gene
6
pool.
seasons. Let's listen in.
God damn it, man. Put on Lola Burke.
Hi,
Maybe
everybody.
forgot
It's
about
Melissa
myself.
Benoist, and I'm here on the set of Supergirl with some of my amazing co-stars on the show.
He's annoyingly good looking. It's just, some people are just annoyingly good looking, man.
We're going to take a fond look back at the last 6 years of the show. Please join us. I mean, it's changed my life, this show. It's been a joy, and seeing the way that this canon and the mythology affects people and young girls and the people that look up to our characters, it's very meaningful.
Chat.
I would say that, because I wasn't originally cast as the Martian Manhunter, I was actually just cast as Hank. And it was only after the pilot that I was made the Martian Manhunter. I can remember going home with a pile of Martian Manhunter comics and just reading all of them and thinking, this guy is awesome. Wow. So I was just really excited to suddenly get this brand new character and fall into this
Speaking of which,
story arc, which has really been
I'm allowed to
great
talk
for
about
me.
the Schneider Cut, aren't I?
I've really enjoyed not just playing the character, but meeting
I
all these fabulous
really
people
hope.
and also learning to directing on the show as well. So it's really been.
I hope Martian Manhunter is involved in Flashpoint.
It's been money.
My favorite scene is the scene where
I
Staz and Melissa do
really
karaoke and sing Africa.
would love to see that.
It's magical, and I watch it on repeat. I love it so much.
They sounded beautiful.
It's great. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. And, you know, both of us come from, like, a musical background, so it's really nice to, at any point, get to kind of find a way to kind of combine all the mediums of art. So it was really fun. I really liked it.
My favorite scene that we ever did is in my favorite episode. And it was Slaver's Moon. In the quarry, things were, it was pouring rain.
Let's hope this thing works.
It was Kevin Smith's first episode, and he ordered like a
bacon truck.
Bacon truck. So all of us were just eating like,
Bacon-wrapped bacon.
bacon-wrapped bacon bread with like cheese and bacon goodness.
And it was pouring rain.
Pouring rain. We were playing games in a random school bus, and then
That episode was sort of Star Wars-y.
it was so Star Warsy, and it was like a buddy adventure.
Planet 51 Arc B.
That's Maldoria.
People that were there, the aliens, what were they called?
Slaving is a big business on Maldoria.
Maldoria.
Of course you remember. In season 2, I had to eat 10 pancakes at once.
Thank you.
Hey, you want syrup?
And it's not funny. My jaw sort of dislocated a little bit. No, that was probably
That was the
stunt.
That is a stunt.
That is a stunt.
If you get injured, it's a stunt.
Eating, yes.
10 at one time?
Yeah, it was a.
Where's the Batman trailer?
Pancakes.
Relax.
I was like, oh, this is gonna be so
It's coming.
funny, and then my jaw
It's
went
coming.
like,
Sit back, chill. My popcorn machine.
Oh yeah, they didn't make enough pizza. They made like 2 pizzas, and I was
like
eating 3
I have like
per
a movie
taste.
style
Yeah, I had a
popcorn
pizza scene
maker
this
over there.
season, and I was like, maybe I'll eat the whole pizza.
I should
and someone was
I
like,
should make
"Chris
some
already did that."
popcorn.
We do have a fantastic stunt team.
Salvatore,
For Simon
try and gauge when.
Just the whole team have just been really, really fantastic.
When is
The craziest day I've had
the
stunt-wise
Batman
was
trailer?
on the green screen and the wires, and me
I
want to
have popcorn ready for it.
hanging. And I was with Tyler Hoechlin playing Superman, and he was like,
FanDome should be 4 hours, so it should finish at 2,
I
correct?
was like, I'm done, and I walked.
So
on
I'd say
set.
1 p.m. I go for the popcorn.
I couldn't walk.
Hard work,
hard.
ladies and gentlemen.
It is fun when you're being carried by Supergirl.
That was carried.
I've been carried by Supergirl.
It's lovely.
Twice.
It's quite comfortable.
Twice. It's hilarious. I'm like,
Tell me when
when
it ends, because then we can use that to pretty much predict.
I think for me, one of the funniest things that we did.
Sounds like
was
when's this
cloth
over?
magic.
I'm trying to time my
Made it into the
popcorn.
world yet? It has.
Yeah, no, it has.
For I could be wrong with 4 hours.
Cloth Magic is a spin-off show that never quite happened.
Basically, we would just put either of their
Or you eat
capes
2
up,
tubs. No,
and
I
then
can't.
pull them down, and something would happen behind them.
And Matt Barham, who plays Mitch on the show, who is hilarious. He's so funny.
Hold on to your jeggings, sister. You've got company.
He had this one line where he makes an entrance and is just like, basically ... Oh, sorry, what's Lex Luthor doing here? But every single take, he would be like, I just tried a milkshake for the first time. Oh, sorry, sorry, I got a parking ticket on this. It was just like, and I would like be like looking at Lex with like my eyes watering, and then I would turn around and just break.
What I think is the funniest moments are anytime David forgets his line on set.
It's the best.
He's directing an episode.
Kevin
and
Ryan,
he's also
there's your
in the
shout
scene, but
out.
forgets that he has the first line of the
Oh,
scene.
dude.
So if you know
Is the
David,
saw-
when he directs,
thing
there's
anymore?
a lot of energy, so he'll be like, all right, that's it, keep that energy, keep that energy. All right, and action. Line.
I get a lot of letters from girls saying that until they saw Lena Luthor on TV, they didn't think it was okay for girls to be studying science. And there's a lot of girls who are like, and I'm now in my 4th year in engineering, and I have you to thank for that, and the show to thank for that. And it's such a small thing, it seems like, but that's the beginning of a whole new life for them that they didn't think was possible because of watching the show.
There was a little girl who is actually a daughter of one of our crew members who, when she met me, she went, I have a question. Is your belt attached to your skirt or your shirt?
Girls didn't think they should be studying science?
She just can't say her R's yet.
Which one was it attached to?
It's not. What's the
But actually, now I really want to know. Answer that question.
It wasn't attached to anything.
Not in Ireland.
Yeah.
Cloth magic.
My college course was 50-50.
How did it stay on?
What?
How did it stay on? Velcro?
I wore so many belts on this show that were like top stick.
And the
to
girls
pants that
are
had no belt
way
loops.
better.
So just
smarter.
to the waist.
They
And
love a
way
tape
more
belt.
focused on the lab work when I was
We had
there.
a great moment. We did a Comic-Con
That is surprising.
in Chicago. And we had the line for people to come through
Katie's
and get autographs
Irish.
and whatnot.
Oh, come on, Grant.
And there was a family,
Really?
this woman came through with her 2 daughters. And
She went to acting school.
one was,
yeah.
you know, her biological daughter, and then the other was
Biosciences.
adopted.
Yeah.
And
Trust me,
it
I
was
went to
such a wonderful
Biosciences.
moment because they looked
Dropped
at
out.
both of us just saying,
Look at me
"You
now."
embody exactly like what we have in our house, and we don't ever get to see that."
Hello.
And to see like a
The
healthy
girls stayed
family
and actually,
dynamic like
you know,
that.
actually
Especially, you know, and
successfully
the
got their
young girl
degree
said, like,
in
me
science.
Being adopted, coming to the family, feeling like I was
Look at the
like I
guys.
belonged. It meant so much. That I remember was really, really
Failure.
special.
I feel like we have to talk about
That's
when
a good
you
point.
meet small children who think that you're really a superhero and think that all of your powers and everything you do is real. And then getting to navigate the conversation, they're like, I just talked to a little girl on set a little while ago, and she was like, make a shield. Do it. And I was like, I can't. And she's like, why?
Irish Jason Todd.
Tired. Because I'm dreamer.
It gets sticky for me because then they'll watch me jump and then just fall back to the ground. Like I have to jump.
I got to work with very special people, and I think I'll miss you guys the most. I think, like you said, the collaboration is really great, and it's, yeah, I think the friendships is what you miss.
Even if it's hard sometimes here, like there's gonna be moments like 2 months from now, 3 months from now, you go, that's not gonna happen again.
Yeah.
And I can tell you straight up, like having been gone a year, you miss each other.
Yeah.
It has been lovely to work with a family, a real family type group of people that kind of support each other. That's been, I'll definitely miss that.
Yeah.
And you know what? I do think I'll miss playing a superhero.
Yeah.
When enough time has gone by, and I'm, you know, I have some energy.
To Supergirl.
No, wait. To family. Love bonds us all.
To family.
To family.
Thank you, Superfans!
While it's sad to
Excuse
say
me.
goodbye, there's still so much to look forward to in the DC universe.
Including Stargirl.
So it's the music,
We've got a little
man.
end of the
It's a
season
family
teaser
chat.
for you, so check it out now.
That's branded. I can't show that. Imaginary drink. It's a family. Just realized I gotta take the branding off of my drink.
What are you?
I love creepy eerie. Perfect. Now
Where are we?
Now you can't tell what it
I
is.
think that everything is black and white.
You are my greatest experiment.
Stay away from her!
Turn away
away from the darkness.
Hi, Courtney. You can't escape. I've hurt everyone you love. I've tortured your friends and your family. Do you want to play a game?
This is eerie. I like it.
Dr. Midnight?
Looks amazing. Don't miss that special episode of Stargirl. There's just so much going on in the Superman universe.
And just for you superfans, here is a very early look at the art of My Adventures with Superman, a brand new animated take on Lois, Clark, and Jimmy that's currently in production.
Sal says make popcorn in an hour. Hey Siri, remind me in 1 hour to make popcorn. Thank you.
We are back with some more news from the
Hour
world
and a
of
half.
Superman.
Okay.
Let's check in with DC publisher and chief creative officer Jim Lee to see what's happening with Superman in comics right now.
Hey everyone, I hope you're enjoying DC fandom as much as I am. I'm here to share news about Krypton's favorite son, Kal-El, or as you may know him, Clark Kent, aka Superman. Right now in the pages of Action Comics and Superman, a major event on Warworld is building. The Warworld Saga, which promises to be the biggest Superman event since the death of Superman. After learning of an enslaved race with mysterious ties to Krypton, Superman leaves Earth behind and travels across the galaxy to dethrone Mongol and liberate the people on Warworld. From writer Philip Kennedy Johnson and artist Daniel Semper. Action Comics 1036, yes, 1036, is the first issue in the Warworld Saga and will be available at your local comic book shop on Tuesday, October 26th. This is a story you definitely don't want to miss. And since Earth still needs a Superman to protect it while Clark is off fighting for the people on Warworld, John Kent, the son of Clark and Lois Lane, has picked up the mantle of Superman here on Earth in Superman, Son of Kal-El, from writer Tom Taylor and artist John Timms. This is a different, younger Superman who's figuring out how he wants to fight for the future and who he is as a person. You may have recently heard the news that John Kent's relationship with reporter Jay Nakamura will be formalized as John comes out as bisexual in issue number 5 out in November. And we couldn't be prouder to tell this important story. We talk a lot about the power of the multiverse
Chat.
in DC storytelling, and this is an incredible example.
Chad, I want to.
We can have John Kent exploring his identity in the comics, as well as John Kent learning about the secrets
Get
of
some
his
good
family
rainbow
on
spam.
TV,
Okay,
and
some
Superman and
prides,
Lois
some
TV
Kappa
show
prides.
on the CW.
Okay.
I have one more bit of Superman news to share first with you, the fans. We're excited to announce that to better reflect the storylines that we're telling across DC and to honor Superman's incredible legacy of over 80
This is why I
years
should
of
be on
building a
Twitch.
better world,
Get just Kappa
Superman's
prides
motto is
spam.
evolving. Superman has long been a symbol of hope, who inspires people, and it is that optimism
There you
and
go,
hope
Chad.
that powers him forward with this new mission statement. Truth, justice, and a better tomorrow.
Yeah.
Stay tuned for more DC fandom news.
There we go. There we go. Spam! This is why I'm happy you can see the chat now and you can see all this happening. Imagine one day you see a super dog in a movie.
Still to come, The Flash, Blue Beetle, and Injustice animated DC movie.
Yeah, why has there been no Krypton-based
Let's make this
cryptocurrency?
a little interactive. Raise
like
your hand if you have a
Krypton.
soft spot for Superman. Same. But no matter how deep my admiration goes for the Man of Steel, I know someone who's even more of a Superman superfan. I'm talking about superstar, NFL great, Cam Newton. And get this, Cam found a way to incorporate his love of Superman with his passion for fashion. Here's the man himself
currency.
with a special announcement.
What's going on, DC fam? Hey, I'm super excited to have partnered with the DC fam as well as my hat company, Mashika, to create Superman-inspired Mashika hat, and we're dropping it here at DC Fandom. The first time I encountered Superman had much of an impact of what morphed into my career as Superman. It was just the aura of knowing that you could do any and everything. You know, outside of, you know, kryptonite, you know, Superman doesn't have any flaws. He was just who he was. And I think for me as a person, that's what I would want people to know and to feel like, you know, he has good energy. He has, you know, great qualities about him. And I think that's why I train the way I train. That's why I prepare the way I prepare. That's the way I play the way I play, because it just embodied everything that I prepare for. Fashion means to me expressing yourself without having the ability to speak up for yourself at times. To incorporate that with Superman is something that words can't even explain, because in essence, we all have some type of superpowers, and we are a superhero in our own right. It's gonna be cool to see how we show the different sides of Superman in many different ways.
That's
I'm
actually
super
kind of cool.
excited to unveil my super exclusive, and that's big super, and that's a big exclusive, Superman-inspired Mashika hats. Take it away.
Thanks, Cam. And I admit, I'm a little jealous. I mean, who wouldn't want a customized Superman hat? Honestly, I'll be happy with some Superman underoos at this point. Remember those? Google it. Now, up next, we have a movie that stars one of the greatest duos of all time, Dwayne Johnson and Kevin Hart. And of course, they are voicing the animated characters that will soon top the list of all-time DC faves. Let's meet Crypto the Superdog, Ace the Bat-Hound, and just a few of the DC League of Super Pets.
Brian, comment on how good Cam is. Cam's great. I love him in American football.
League of Super Pet.
He said NFL, right?
Perfect.
Hey.
Oh, and there's me talk about. See, here we go. We get Superdog.
With one dude in it? I have it.
Well, they say I'm in a league of my own.
Oh, you're in a league of your own, all right. Mm-hmm.
That sounds like Dwayne Johnson.
Next summer, Dwayne Johnson is Crypto.
Dwayne Johnson. Oh my God! I was about to say earlier when Dwayne was on, I was like, and next on is Kevin Hart. They're like the biggest buddy comedy of a career. Where Dwayne goes,
Okay,
Kevin is
how
right
adorable
there.
does that movie look? I can't wait to see the trailer when it arrives.
They said this
and
when?
I can totally relate. I mean, anyone with a pet knows that their pet is a super pet. Am I right? Well, some of you out there took that notion one step further by creating a superhero look for your fur
Why are
baby.
people saying Keanu Reeves?
It's canine or cat cosplay, and I am so here
Keanu
for it.
Reeves is in that?
All right, let's see your
what?
League of Super Pets.
Oh man, that's a good cast. I was too busy looking away. Pay attention. No. Brian, where's my dogs? They're upstairs. Little man Benjamin. So we just named our new puppy Benjamin. And he can't go downstairs. He can go upstairs, but he's terrified of going downstairs. So he actually can't come down to me unless we carried him down. But he pees and poos everywhere. So, and it's carpet in here.
You guys got some pretty good costume ideas for you.
Need some time before he can come in here into the office.
For more UGC, including some pretty cool human cosplay and impressive fan art, also by humans. Now, there's some true talent out there. Next up, you've got me, Gino Killiamore, smack down
I
in the middle
grew
of
up watching so much of the Batman series. That t-shirt is so dope.
The excitement continues right now, and with a familiar face. Or should I say voice? Listen up.
Hey, it's Matt Bomer. I'm one of the lucky few actors.
Was that guy an NFL player? Because I had no idea.
You might remember me from the hit 2013
I don't know any NFL
film Superman Unbound.
I know a handful of NFL players, but not many.
That are the best in all of us.
Was he an NFL player?
Honor, hope, family, whether it's the one you're born into or the one you find. Someone who's there to look out for us.
Former MVP. Okay.
All of us as equals.
He's a tennis player.
I also had the opportunity to voice the Flash in Justice Society World War II, which premiered earlier this year. And because the DC Multiverse is vast and constantly expanding, I'm lucky enough to play the awesome and complex hero Negative Man on DC's Doom Patrol. Here's a sneak peek at what's coming up for the rest of this season.
Holy lip gloss.
In this world that they're keeping an eye on. And in my death, I must now place that burden upon your shoulders.
This thing I'm interested in big time.
Okay. How am I supposed to fix this alone?
My tech is part of who I am.
It's got nothing to do with who you are.
I think there's something he needs to show me.
I want to be a better person.
I remember seeing him and I was like,
she must be eliminated.
We appear to be dead. Something very ugly is set to occur, and it needs to be
interesting style.
Who is the Sisterhood of Dada? Insidious, cutthroat terrorists.
How does this crap keep happening to us?
We're all the way through the looking glass now.
There's no turning back.
There's something weird going on with you.
Something weird going on with you!
Why am I here?
They are coming for us!
Brendan Fraser. Oh yeah, Brendan. Is Brendan Fraser the big guy?
Really only one reasonable response.
Give it a name?
Oh Jesus Christ!
I think they said it. Yeah, I think that was from last time. Is he the big guy?
Yo, DC fans!
Hello!
Yeah, he is. Yeah, I think we said that last time. We were like, oh my God, Brendan.
I
forgot.
To be a part of the DC universe. Things are going to get very exciting.
Brendan Fraser, the most likable man.
Of Doom Patrol.
Did I see fourth
season?
Yes, I said.
I'm gonna watch it just for
celebrate
just
with
for
us by watching the first
Brendan.
3 seasons.
Out on HBO Max as of now.
Things are about to heat up.
That's right. He's Negative Man. No, he's not.
Yeah.
The lip gloss gentleman at the beginning was Negative Man.
If you haven't seen Doom Patrol yet, hopefully that teaser intrigued you. I mean, it's such a cool and quirky and totally unpredictable series. I absolutely love it. And I'm super excited to see how this season wraps up. Now, speaking of wrapping up, we've got the season of gift giving just around the corner. Now, have you started your shopping yet? God knows I haven't. Or maybe, you want to get something for yourself, a new t-shirt or a hat or both. Just complete the look. Don't forget to check out shop.dccomics.com for all kinds of merchandise and collectibles. In fact, I do believe we're having a flash sale right now. Check it out.
DCFandome.com. Flash sale. Oh, I get a flash. Fuck.
Plus. Greetings, DC Fandome and Domers. Ezra Miller here, live from the set of The Flash. It looks like this. We're very excited to show you the movie, and we can't yet because we're still making it.
Oh, sorry, I almost chokered on my water. Choker!
We don't have enough material to make a teaser yet. We can't make a trailer. But we do have this small sneak peek that my maestro Andy and I have put together.
This
that
man.
We really hope you'll enjoy.
This
and I will
man.
see you in theaters later next year, or more importantly, you will see me.
This man just...
Tell me something.
Look at that.
You can go
What a beast.
anywhere you want, right? Any timeline, any universe.
I think this is gonna be good. Oh, that's a different one.
I want to stay and fight to save this one. You changed the future.
That was
You
Ben.
chose the past.
No, I was wrong. No.
Are you in?
Oh, I didn't get. Okay, I was kind of right. I was kind of right. Oh. Batmobile, Batmobile. Show it, show it, show it, show it. You assholes! No! Sorry. Sorry, Warner Brothers. Sorry. I hate that shit.
Hey, DC FanDome. This is John Ridley, and I'm here to talk about the other history of the DC universe. What is the other history of the DC universe? For me, honestly, it's a couple of things. Part of it, as the title
You know what's going to
indicates,
happen,
really
too.
is about otherization. It's about people who have been traditionally on the margins in real life and storytelling.
Oh,
have
they look good.
Have been there through history, the history of the DC universe. Have
So, was that I'm gonna ask you a
in
question
many
that
ways
Flash
been
fans
part
might
of
yell
the
at me.
fabric
I
of
saw
the DC
I
universe,
saw two
but their
Ezras
stories
on the
haven't
left.
always
Was that
fully
a
been
female
told,
Flash
and
on the
not
right? I actually
necessarily
didn't look
also
at the
been
character on
told
the
by
right. The three of them when they said, "Are you
individuals who have a
in?"
lived experience that mirrors those individuals.
Was that?
You know, when I was growing up,
So the girl
like
that he
a
puts his
lot
hand
of
on the
folks
shoulder.
who read, part of being a fan is really filling in the spaces between the pages or between the issues.
Jesse
And
Quick. It was
what would
Supergirl. A lot of
Diana, what would
Supergirls.
Bruce, what would Clark,
I didn't even
what
look
would
at
they
her
have
at the
done,
front on.
You know, in the quiet spaces. What would they have done between
That's his
fighting
mom?
crime? What would they have done between saving the
That would make sense
universe?
because you
And
know
it's
his
just
dad.
This natural thing, I think, for fans to want to continue that thought, to want to continue that storytelling. And I think certainly for an individual like myself, when I was growing up, at least, it was still pretty rare to see people of color at the center of stories, to see them fully
I'm very
rendered,
deep
to
into
see things,
Batman.
again, that felt like they had a
But
lived experience.
Flash has always been
So
on
a
my
lot of the other history of the
radar,
DC
but not in
universe
depth. I know there's
is
a lot of
really
Flashpoint
my history
comic
of
book
the DC
readers. People are very big
and things
into
that
Barry
I
Allen
thought,
as
and
character.
things that I felt, and
I didn't
things
really,
that sometimes
I didn't really
literally
dwell,
imagined
you know,
about
go
stories,
deep into
but became part of the
Flash.
universe that I knew and that I carried with me for years.
more Justice League and
To me,
Flash
they're some
being
of
it.
the most interesting characters. All of those characters, Black Lightning, Mal and Karen, who were the Guardian or Herald, and Bumblebee, Tatsuya Yamashiro, who is Katana, Renee, The Question, and Anissa Pierce, who is Jefferson's daughter. It was important for a couple of reasons. I think that they are amazing defining DC characters. When you look back on the history of DC, almost every one of those characters has
I don't think it's
really
I know a lot of you saying
transformed the
Supergirl, but I feel like it would
narrative
make more sense
and have
that
been
he went into a
iconic.
different
Mal
timeline
and
to meet his
Karen,
mother.
Their
Because
journey is just two young people, a young couple of color.
I
who
don't
are in
know
love and committed.
the Flash
I mean,
in
when that came
the
out in
in the Justice League
late
movie
1970s,
universe.
early 1980s,
I know he has the relationship with his dad.
Even
I don't
without trying,
remember much mention of his mom,
message
so
that
it
was
makes
sent
sense
with
that he
those
goes
two
into a
characters,
different timeline to meet,
young, committed couple,
or
of
else go into the
color
past or something to meet his mother,
powerful.
or something.
Renee, her journey
That'd make more
from
sense.
being a beat cop back in Batman the Animated Series
I wouldn't.
to
I
now
wouldn't.
being
I know a lot of you
commissioner
saying
in Gotham City.
Supergirl. I don't
is
think
an
it is.
extraordinary journey. Jefferson Pierce.
To me, it'd
the
be
first
different-
black character in the DC universe.
different variations of the
to
Flash.
have his own series that he fronted. Characters that I really cared about.
The
stories
old
that I
school
remember,
Flash
characters that had, to me,
with the
great
tin
lineage.
helmet. Do you remember?
Those were characters
Is that
I
supposed to be his
wanted take a
granddad?
deep dive into.
I can't remember it now. And I remember the animated movie where
And now for some
Flash
news
fans,
on the
please
Sandman.
don't hate me.
We are thrilled to reveal the first look of the incredible Gwendolyn Christie as Lucifer.
What's the Flashpoint
Based on the
series
comic
where
book
it's
series
about
created for DC by Neil
if
Gaiman,
Bruce
the
gets
Sandman
killed
follows the
with
people
Martha?
and places affected
What's his
by
dad's
Morpheus,
name?
the Dream King, as he mends the cosmic
God,
and human mistakes
what's
he's
Bruce's
made during
dad's
his
name?
vast
And he
existence.
becomes Batman.
Look out for the
And it's
series
like
coming
year,
soon
it's
to
something
Netflix.
3000 or year. I can't remember. But you remember he shoots him in the back of the head. Thomas Wayne. That's it. And he at the end of the world he kills what's the yellow Flash?
I'd like to take a moment to personally thank Warner Brothers Home Entertainment for bringing Injustice to
what's
the
the other
small
guy?
screen.
Reverse Flash. That's
Now,
it.
As you probably know,
I went to say
since you're a
Negative
super
Flash.
fan like I am,
Yeah, Reverse Flash.
Injustice, the
Remember?
film,
And he has to
was
use all his power
inspired by
to
the
maintain
Injustice
enough
video
life
game
force
and subsequent
because he's got the
comic
big
series
bullet hole in his
written
head.
by Tom Taylor. That means you can expect all the hardcore action.
That kind of storyline is really like that, man. That storyline is so good.
I gotta say, and I gotta
That's
apologize
Flashpoint. Yeah,
in
I know. I
advance to
saw
all
that
the
one.
kids out there, this one is for
I've watched a lot from that, but
only. I know.
I can't remember a lot of names.
Where's the justice in that? But then again, that's why they called it Injustice.
Because
Right?
I never
So
went deep
here's more.
into Flashpoint. But the fact that I'm saying the story lets you know that I do have an interest. Stop talking, Stevie. Be quiet. You're lucky this is sponsored and I can't say anything really rude.
11 million dead.
Injustice. DC's most powerful heroes and villains learn that the weight of the world can either inspire one to rise victorious or be crushed asunder.
You'll throw away everything the Justice League stands for. Everything you stand for.
Superman can make a perfect world.
Oh, so now he's God. This tragedy of gods and humans, locked in battle over ideological and philosophical differences, transcends artistic media as the
I'm not
amazing
talking anymore,
franchise
chat.
of Injustice.
Me and my
from
chat
video
told me to
game
stop talking.
To comic book series, to a new pulse-pounding animated film.
All hostilities will stop, or I will stop them. The laws of Superman will not be the laws of Atlantis.
If we continue on this path, we go from policing to occupying to jailing, then becoming tyrants.
Or justice is finally done.
Injustice Gods Among Us, and Injustice 2.
I've watched
Allow
hours
for
of
players to
Injustice
choose their
gameplay
champion and test
of
their
the
mettle
cutscenes.
against DC's greatest pantheon of heroes and villains.
I know you won't step aside.
Cutscenes in Injustice are so good.
You saw how prepared Father was. He has plans for all of us. You need allies.
I think the
This
story
visceral and
the story in
exciting fighting
Injustice
game
is so
was
good.
the impetus for the Injustice saga to continue in a jaw-dropping comic book series.
And I was like,
expanding the
why make the
and at
story in
times
this like
terrifying
fighter
battle
game so
between
good? Make like
Superman's
a
regime
big
and
game with the
Batman's
story.
insurgency.
Any hero that doesn't pledge loyalty to the Justice League will be considered a fugitive.
Now this universe can be experienced as a full-length animated feature film, as Injustice will bring to life the thrills, intrigue, and drama fans should expect from this Hallmark adventure.
Charles, thank you, bro. Appreciate you guys doing the memberships. I'm not trying to draw too much attention
Can we forgive
to it.
Earth's
I have
greatest
super chats and
adopted son for
donations
his
all
crimes
turned
against
off.
Humanity?
To sponsor stream,
This
I'm
is
all good.
Injustice. A world
So I
where
appreciate it,
tragedy,
guys.
Loss, and the fight for the greater good will change everything.
I'm gonna keep the alerts turned off.
All right, we're going to take a deep dive into the world of Injustice. Joining me is NetherRealm Studios' Ed Boon, co-creator of the best-selling Injustice, Gods Among Us, and Injustice 2 video games, and creative consultant on the Injustice animated movie. And you'll recognize him from This Is Us and Smallville, the voice of Superman in Injustice, Justin Hartley. Guys, let's jump right in.
Let's
This
do it.
is so exciting that Injustice has now become an animated film. I got to ask you, Edwin, we were creating this franchise. I mean, you know,
Justin
the comic
Hartley,
book,
why do
the
I know
animated
his
film,
name?
It
Or
started
do I
with
know
the
his
video
name?
game, which
Yeah.
is so cool.
No,
But was that ever the
it's not the guy I'm
original
thinking of.
design?
No, as a matter of fact, it's always been backwards. The video game industry has done so many games based on movies or comic
No,
books
it's
or
not
TV
the same
shows.
guy.
And it's so cool to see it just done the opposite way, where the video game starts it and it just spawns off comics, animated things. This is one of the funnest parts about making a game, is seeing
I'm not going to say who I'm mistaking him for.
Even bigger.
Justin, when you first heard about coming in and being Superman in this, what was your reaction?
Superman is the character that, when you grow up as a little boy, that's who everybody wants to be, Superman. And then when you get older, especially when you become an actor and you start to dissect these characters that you play, you go, my God, that's almost an impossible character to play. How do you do something like that? Someone who has no flaws.
Yeah.
And what's interesting about that, which was what drew me to this character, because we find him in a place where he is flawed.
That's what I love about Injustice, Ed, is that you put your own spin on DC and these legendary characters. I gotta ask, when you were first kind of conceiving of this property, I mean, what was the genesis of the idea?
Our studio is NetherRealm. We're the Mortal Kombat team, right? We would use the term evil Superman, but it's a lot deeper than that. The story is, what would happen if Superman was the most powerful being in the universe, was taken to the breaking point?
And it sounds like that's part of what really appealed to you about this role, right?
Yeah, of course, because it's, like you said, we all have our you snap in traffic, you get home, you shoot your mouth off, you say something that you don't mean. What if you were Superman and you did that?
Yeah,
and then it's like, oh God, this tidal wave is, this is just a never-ending, this
and
could be the end
there's
of
no
everything.
backing out of it, too.
No.
He's just so committed into it.
And one thing I wanted to ask you about was the collaboration with Rick Morales on this, and you're a creative consultant for this, and I'm sure, you have to strike a balance between knowing that this is an animated film, you're coming from the video game world, but what was that collaboration like, and how much do you want to give the team creative liberties to build things versus, being very authentic to the game story?
It's mainly focused on the comic books, but the catalyst of what happened that kind of really triggered Superman is featured in both the
you
comics
mistook him
and the
for
games. People
Ali
who know and love
Larter.
Injustice will see new stuff. I was blown away at all the characters that they have in this thing. There's just so many. It's a great DC fan service, really. And it was so cool because we have these superheroes in the game, and you see a couple of them in there. I just jumped out of my seat when I saw I don't want to give away again which one it was, but they have some of those kind of classic, iconic moments from the games in there. Again, they follow the story of the comics mainly, but the moments that they have from the games, you can tell that they specifically set out, let's recreate that scene, let's recreate those.
And awesome. You're Superman, what was your twist on it?
Honestly, the story was so rich. The story in the film is so rich, and it's
I can never remember this guy's name.
Happening as it's happening. Yeah. He's in a bad
Troy Baker.
He's really in a bad way. Yeah, so there's really
Troy
no
Baker. When I first saw him, I was like, is that Troy Baker?
The arguments between
is that Joker?
To me, that dynamic.
Yeah.
I
forgot Troy Baker's name.
Superman's probably a little bit over the top, but each having a point is such a great.
Those who don't know, Troy Baker does fantastic
now you're
Joker.
Have to get a role in Mortal Kombat.
That's it. Right?
He's up there. He's up there with Mark Hamill.
This was the audition for MK or something. Well, thank you so much for joining us, guys. The movie is incredible.
But when I first saw him, I was like, no way.
I know you've done with the games, and I love that.
It's like he's also doing Batman's voice,
interpretation of the
Superman's voice now.
You do a great job. Thanks. Focusing on Superman's story.
No one will ever beat Mark Hamill as Joker.
Can't wait to watch
DiMaggio was good.
Soon, but right now, here's
John DiMaggio did a very good Joker.
Of Batman with a first look.
A great
clip
different depiction.
Thanks, Jeff. The vast majority of superheroes and supervillains are born of a singular event in their lives that dramatically alters their physical or mental state, or both. Flash of lightning, an animal or insect bite, an untimely exposure to some form of radiation or substance, or the death of a loved one. As the ultimate invincible Boy Scout, Superman has always avoided such trappings, until the moment in this film clip which serves as the catalyst for the central plot in our film, Injustice. Let's take a look.
The Joker is no longer in Metropolis. He's stolen a submarine with Harley Quinn. They took Lois with them.
I see it. Batman, one of the warheads is missing.
let you hurt anyone!
Time to go, Harley. Good guys are coming and they tend to get punchy.
You're not going anywhere. Scarecrow's fear toxin, mixed with kryptonite particles. What did you do?
I'm pulling the best joke ever. It'll be my masterpiece.
Superman, stop. Whatever you're seeing, it's not real.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, this is a little fucked up.
Brace yourself!
Why protect them? Why? Let them burn.
Injustice looks absolutely intense. Needless to say, I have my popcorn ready and I am warming up my favorite recliner. Now to another character, one who may be blue in color, but he'll surely brighten up your screen. Let's learn more about the Blue Beetle in our DC Spotlight.
Hey, DC FanDome. My name is Angel Manuel Soto, the director of Blue Beetle, and I'm super excited to be here. And with me, I got a couple friends.
Hi, I'm Garrett Dunet Alcocer. I am the screenwriter of Blue Beetle.
Hey everyone, Shola Maridueña. I am Jaime Reyes.
When's my popcorn?
Blue Beetle. I'm excited to be here for this panel, and
when is my popcorn?
I am humbled and excited to be able to bring Blue Beetle to life.
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be funny. It's gonna be crazy, but it also has feelings. It's all of those things. Like Latin American people are all of those things, and the movie reflects that. This contains all of what's great about Blue Beetle, in my opinion, in a way that's very exciting, and that's only gonna get better and better as these guys take it away. The Scarab is one of the most powerful piece of technology in the universe that has made its way across eons and eons and eons and landed in front of Jaime Reyes.
The thing that I've loved the most about comic book series is that you see different versions of suits. Like you see,
give us the Batman,
like the metal version, and you see the flying suit version, and this and that. And I'm just so excited with each superhero movie. You have to one up each other. So I know for a fact that any of the other superheroes out there who think they have the best superhero suit, I'm calling you out for a rap battle. You got the best suit over here at Blue Beetle. And I haven't even seen it. That's how confident I am.
What I love about Blue Beetle, it's a deeply American character, right? And what I really like about Jaime is that he gets to be a reflection of somebody who's been around us forever, right? A Mexican-American kid who wants to be a part of this world, who wants to have a piece of this world, who wants to be able to thrive in this world. And like a lot of people like him, finds himself hitting the same obstacles that a lot of us face.
Seeing the evolution of the Blue Beetle character, this film kind of like opens the door for a new, like the new generation of what Blue Beetle can become at the hands of Jaime. And like you said, it is everything.
I wanted to go start the popcorn, but I want to watch this now.
One of the things that Garrett did beautifully was capture.
Are they making is this a movie?
As how we see them, not as how somebody tells us or how somebody has seen it from
I'm supposed to be showcasing this to you guys, and I'm like the whole time. So are they're making it's a movie, yeah?
A family from a similar economic background.
I really like this.
We came up and stands for, and that represents the majority of the people who are the ones that are coming from the bottom.
That closeness of family is something that makes Jaime different than
give
other
us-
characters that I had
give
seen
us a
before.
new
And that potential
character,
to me
like
was
yeah,
beautiful.
like
Peter Parker gets bit
Blue
by a
Beetle
spider,
movie. Just
and one of his first instincts is to hide
don't
it from
focus
his
on the
family. Well,
staples.
you're from a
You
Mexican
know what I mean?
family. Good luck hiding anything from anybody.
I'm
Let's
so
go.
excited to
I'm excited
be
for
able
this.
to not only be a Latino on screen, but have the opportunity to show kids like,
you know what I mean?
You can do it too. I'm ready. We're gonna shake things up. We're gonna bring you guys a story that you guys haven't seen before, and then do it with a smile on your face. So we're ready.
I'm very happy to work with this guy.
Listos.
I love this guy. So everybody, welcome to the family. That's all that matters. And thank you for welcoming us to the family.
I wish I could dress like that. Look at the tats on that guy. It is just like, I don't know, it's got
Smallville
style.
premiered exactly 20 years ago today,
And there's
which
Brian.
is just crazy. To mark the occasion, let's take a look at
so
some of
uncool.
the show's most memorable moments.
Previously on Smallville.
What's happening, Jonathan? What are you doing, Clark? So what are you, man or Superman?
Right, well, Smallville's on. I'm gonna get the popcorn.
Your real parents weren't exactly from around here.
What do you mean?
You are the last son of Krypton.
Who are you?
Lois. Lois Lane.
What kind of a monster are you? You were right about me all along, Mr. Kent. I am the villain of the story.
You okay?
I've waited for this for so long. I just don't want it to go away.
I'm not going anywhere.
We have been down a long road together, Kal-El. One paved with difficult trials. Those trials are behind you now.
Trust me, Smallville. We can make this work. Oh boy, can't we?
Hold on, you didn't think that was it, did you? Please welcome Clark Kent, Tom Welling. How are you?
Great, thank you for having me.
And we've got Lex Luthor, Michael Rosenbaum joining us as well.
Real treat, trying to figure out how to sit on this couch to look real comfortable. Oh,
When you guys started the show,
relaxed.
did you ever think that 20 years after the premiere, you would be here at a DC event talking about the show?
Michael?
You know what? Before I did Smallville, I wasn't really on any successful series. They were just sort of 1 season, 2 season. And then I saw the pilot of this. I called my mom and I said, I think I'm finally gonna get noticed in my life.
For a lot of you guys on the show, this was like the first big moment. Did you have kind of those same feelings when you watched it or when you were?
Yeah, I mean, I lacked a great deal of experience at the time.
Well.
No, I did. I mean, and at no point do they say, you're going to be here for 10 years. We just never knew. We were always just sort of grinding and trying to elevate everything we could do, and it was a team effort.
We helped each other out a lot. I remember just being on set with Tom, and either it'd be him telling me or me telling him. He'd go, do it again.
Yeah.
Ask for another.
It became a trust thing for us
Yeah.
because we were together so much. And there were also times where, like, you know, his character talked a lot. Mine didn't. There was a
Not like
time-
real life at all.
No, not at all. And I remember specifically there was a scene in the Luthor Mansion where, you know, Clark just appears there. Lex turns and he sees
Smallville?
Clark,
Okay.
And he starts to talk and he walks over and he pours himself a glass and he comes back and he's talking to me. And literally, I think my line back to you was, and you go, that's all you have to say? Like, that's your only line? And I'm like,
I would be like, I would say these whole things, these soliloquies.
Yeah.
pages of dialogue.
And then all of a sudden, and then he'd go, so? And I'd go, that's all he has? He's got so?
Was there a moment on set for you guys where you were watching him perform and you're like, holy crap, he's Lex Luthor, or yeah, that's Superman?
I mean, you just embodied Clark. I mean, it was fitting that you hadn't done a ton of stuff.
Yeah.
It just was the perfect timing, the perfect storm. He just had that vulnerability, that innate vulnerability and that kindness and charm.
Lex obviously was ahead of the game, but saw the potential in Clark and saw that Clark didn't know what he was doing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that all sort of worked out. And one thing to remember, it was never about being Superman. It was about not knowing what your future is.
Yeah.
And a big thing for Lex was, you know, making your future what you want it to be.
Yeah.
You know, so it was a good dynamic.
But her question really was, were you in awe of me when you watched my performance?
No, not that I recall.
Over the years, there have been so many special guests on Smallville. Here are some who wanted to say hello.
Happy 20th anniversary, Smallville.
Happy 20th anniversary, Smallville.
Happy 20th anniversary, Smallville.
Hot dog, I can't believe it's been 20 years.
One of my favorite memories working on Smallville was being directed by Tom Welling. Whenever someone asks me who was my favorite director I've ever worked with, I just say Superman, obviously.
They let me do so many of the stunts, like running beside on the train and things like that. I got to do everything playing Lionel Luthor, and I had a ball doing it.
Smallville resonated with people because it was the perfect balance of heart and drama and extremely high stakes stuff that we associate with superhero stories now.
I mean, you see people who've been touched by the show, and it helps me appreciate it.
And seeing, of course, our boy Glover up there. Lionel Luthor.
I wish he was right here.
I know, we love being around it.
If you could change anything about the show, is there a moment that you would go back and be like...
I mean, I always thought that we should have seen a Bruce Wayne. Like, can you imagine Clark barging in to your mansion and like you're talking to somebody and you're like, I'd like you to meet Mr. Wayne. And it'd just be like this cool thing. Nobody knows who anybody is.
Awesome.
That would have been great.
By the way, you know, it's kind of cool to think that, you know, the rest of these series like Arrow and Flash and all these things, it was kind of like it started with Smallville.
Well, I think you and I have discussed this, that it was, again, a perfect storm in that technology had literally just gotten to the point where the visual effects, the super speed and those visual, they just didn't do that.
No fire yet.
Before Smallville. And
Not on fire.
You know.
They couldn't.
Hi, guys.
It did set a version of a standard.
Go on over to
Smallville is still
DCFanDome.com.
kind of contemporary, still kind of looks cool. I mean,
Yeah.
we're in Kansas, there's pine trees everywhere, but you
It's
overlook that.
I didn't even notice
Popcorn
that.
is
Now
on.
I'm gonna for sure.
And by the way, what the hell was with Lex Luthor's security? He would walk in. He would just show up and I go, Clark. Now my reaction really wanted to be, did you not?
Second there, I was worried the alarm was going to go off.
Here?
Serious question with the finale.
Got a little
what
smoky
was that
for a
like
second.
you guys getting to be like, okay, we're gonna.
Been a while since I've turned on the
are
machine.
gonna get to come back. We're all gonna reconnect here on the show.
A lot of people think I quit the show. And I didn't quit. My contract was for 6 years, and I ended up doing 7 years. When the finale came, the series finale, I called the writers a week before, like a week and a half before, and said, I wanted to be with everybody at the end.
Yeah.
And so I showed up after not having seen Tom for like 3 years, and it was a bit emotional.
Very emotional for him.
Yes, and the first take, remember the first take, big crane shot?
Yeah. Clark comes in, the mansion's destroyed, and there's this big crane shot, big swooping crane shot, and it comes in and goes past Clark. Lex comes in. Here's Michael. Camera comes in with close up. He goes, what's my line?
What's the line?
What's the line again?
Oh.
I was like, welcome back.
Welcome back.
We are almost out of time, but before we go, let's hear some messages from some more familiar faces.
It's not every day that a series can celebrate like this, and I am honored to have been part of this iconic story.
Happy 20 years, Smallville.
Happy 20th anniversary, Smallville.
Happy 20th anniversary, Smallville. 20th? No.
It was my first real big job. It also was welcoming me into an entire universe, a world that was so rich and so loved already. It was really a privilege.
I remember arriving on set and seeing Tom, and it struck me immediately. I'm like, my God, it's Clark Kent.
We tackled some pretty serious subject matter, and then you would sort of, when they called cut, everyone's laughing and joking, and Oliver and Lex are laughing on the floor, you know, cracking each other up. It was a really, really great set.
I am so thrilled that I got to be a part of such an iconic series, and I just wanted to celebrate with you guys. So happy 20th, Smallville. Cast and crew, thank you for having me be a part of your journey, and I'm sending everyone so much love.
Awesome. Cassie Freeman, I remember she called me. She's probably got to be a little nervous going on to this show that's been on for years, and I just talked about how great everybody was and how comfortable she'll be.
Such a mild-mannered person, but when the camera rolled, she was a force.
Yeah.
There was a scene where she had to like turn on that Luthor blood, in a sense, and I was like, oh, this girl's gonna be all right. Like, she's got it.
And it was fun. It was fun killing her in season 10. It's great.
Now, someone that I know we're missing is Lana Lang, Kristen Crook. She wanted to be here with us, but she couldn't today, so she sent a very special message.
Happy 20th anniversary, Smallville. I haven't worked on this show for 12 years now. And you both and everyone were a huge part of my early adult years. When it came out, you know, it was right after 9/11. It was a time when people were looking for heroes. On another level, it was a story and is a story, and I think this is why it lasts. It's a story about growing up. It's a story about how you feel alienated, how you feel other, and that is a universal experience for us. And Clark Kent was that, seeing him grapple with these things that would become his strengths, give all of us the aspirational hope that those things that are weird and we can't control and seem like they make us different from everyone else are actually the things that are special about us. And I think that will resonate always.
Congratulations on the 20th anniversary of Smallville. That brings us to the end of our celebration. I want to thank you all for being here, watching us, and taking this trip with us down memory lane. And thank you guys so much for being here and chatting.
Thank you. See you soon.
The greatest thing about a news flash is that it can happen when you least expect it. Like now. Continuing from May's Festival of Heroes anthology comic, DC's Monkey Prince will return in February 2022, and a new 12-issue comic book series from writer Jean Lun Yang and artist Bernard Chang. Based on the 16th century Chinese novel Journey to the West, DC's newest shape-shifting superhero, the Monkey Prince, aka Marcus Sun, will return to headline his own series. For fans that can't wait for February 2022, to read more about DC's Monkey Prince, a new short story just posted to DCUniverse.com. In this new tale available now, you'll see the classic Journey to the West characters defending the heavenly realm against Darkseid and his parademons.
Have I just nailed the timing? Have I just done the most incredible?
How's everyone doing out there? I am so glad to be back with you all at DC FanDome. What
did I just nail that?
Celebration of everything DC. Look, last year I had just been cast, so I have a very special connection with DC FanDome. It was
Batwoman.
their first year, it was my first year.
We're into the Batman section.
Now, you know you can't have DC without GC, Gotham City. It's dark, gritty, it's riddled with
the Gotham
crime
world,
and corruption.
yes.
But that's why we all love it, am I right? Gotham is home to some really amazing characters beyond
Gotham's just
Batman.
the best.
I, for one, can't wait to slip into my costume for another season of Batwoman.
Gotham's just the best.
All the Gotham content you can handle is coming your way right now.
Give it to me.
First up, an action RPG based on some of the most beloved members of the Bat family. Maybe you've heard of Gotham Knights? Let's play.
Batman, Jim Gordon, they thought they had a handle on this city. They never did. You don't stand a chance. Because they're always watching, always listening.
It is. It's the Talons, isn't it?
Pulling everybody's strings. Mine, yours. But no one talks about them. Not a whispered word is said.
The Court of Owls is a myth.
They're listening.
Oh, man. Oh, you taste so good, Evan. Oh, Evan. I love the way my Nightbot times out the name Vanos. When did we do that? It does ban Vanos.
down this rabbit hole, you need to know there's no coming back from it.
I'm in. I'm in. I'm all in.
One of the joys of writing comics is the hope that someone will take that story and make it something their own. And I think the folks at Warner Brothers have done a tremendous job translating and evolving the Court of Owls into the game.
The fans, they cosplay as these characters, they're hungry for more. And so here you are getting to play out that conflict in a game itself.
I remember taking this walk around New York City.
We must have
I knew was
had Nightbot stop his name for a reason.
All of the people I had known had moved away.
Don't worry.
All of the stores.
Some people might think, why, do you hate him?
The feeling was so unsettling, and I wanted to craft a story that would make Bruce Wayne feel the way I felt.
The first time I read that story, I was just blown away because they were creating this really rich secret history of Gotham City, very plausible, believable, that was in direct opposition to Batman.
I think part of the inspiration for the Court of Owls originates from nature, just by the real fact that the owl is a natural predator to the bat.
What an owl does a lot of the time is it hunts you and it stalks you without you seeing it, and the fun of the way that the court goes after Bruce is to watch him from afar for years.
Because it's been something that's been in Gotham for so long and been so powerful, and right beneath Batman's nose, I think that's the root of the success there.
One of the biggest challenges with bringing the Court of Owls from comic books to video games is really the interactive nature of what video games are.
How do you take that history, how do you take this cool imagery and bring it to life in a game that's very satisfying?
We could look at the source material, we could talk to the creators, and we could ask their opinions about that. We could say, which of these elements do you think we can translate?
When I went out there to see what they were doing with the game, I was blown away. I mean, it took what we had done with Court of Owls, but it just elevated it beyond a lot of the borders that we had had.
You can't really rely on what you think you know about the court. We have expanded, we have added to it.
There are different varieties of Talons in Gotham.
They look great.
And as the players
the Talons look really cool
through gameplay, the unique strengths
really
and
weird movement on them.
The Talon, it will affect how they equip themselves and how they unlock new abilities. So like any good RPG, we're presenting you with a problem, and then we're presenting you with a range of potential solutions, and players will have an opportunity to kind of maximize that according to their own style.
The entire team has worked so hard on this and put so much love and dedication into this, and I really hope it comes through and it gives them a really enjoyable experience.
I can't wait for us to share more information about this game.
But watch out for those deadly Talons, because they are sharp. Be careful.
Oh. The Court of Owls looks truly sinister. I can't wait to know more about those mysterious supervillains and their deadly creatures. Forget Girls
I'm just going to be Jason Todd the whole time.
Gotham Knights in as soon as I get my hands on that game. So excited. I gotta tell you, being in the Hall of Heroes is a huge honor. Look at this place. This is incredible. I hope you guys are enjoying the show so far. DC is throwing a lot of really amazing content our way, and they're not stopping anytime soon. More news flashes, more announcements, and more exclusive footage is on the way. But first, a heartfelt thank you for supporting Batwoman. I've read your letters, I've seen your fan art, and I spend probably too much time on social media looking at your comments and feeling the love you have for this character.
Oh my God.
My character.
Oh, hey girl, hey.
Don't I get any love? You know, behind every superhero is a supervillain.
Well,
that freaked me out.
Alice is a fan favorite. Look, everybody, please say hello to Rachel Skarsten, who plays Alice on the show.
Hello, DC World. I am so excited to return to my evil ways on the show, and most of all, to get to work with the lovely Javicia again.
Season 2 set up many new mysteries, characters, a new hero, which we'll take a special look at in just a few minutes, and we're going to get into all of it this season.
By the way, I will not be the only villain on the show this season. Did you see the premiere? Mad Hatter, Poison Ivy, and a whole slew of baddies joining in the fun.
The Mad Hatter's in the show!
We take some of Gotham's most notorious villains and a little push from Renee Montoya to get Batwoman and Alice to team up and work together this season.
Mad Hatter and Alice are back at it again.
In exchange for your cooperation in these cases, you will be remanded into supervised custody.
You're tying my fate to a psychopath?
Well, more like handcuffing it, but yes. Any questions?
Yes. Does this kind of wreck my ensemble?
I mean, I get the whole bat motif, but this is a 44-story building shortly. There's a more comfortable workspace available.
Good luck with that.
I'm just gonna hang out here.
What the hell are you two doing together anyway? Aren't y'all supposed to be enemies?
Long story. She's working with me.
They're a little short-staffed at City Hall.
If crazy stuff's going down, may as well get the crazy lady's take on it.
We don't really use the C word anymore. Crazy?
Oh.
Alice and Batwoman are working together? No, I'll have to see it to believe it.
Well, Rachel, should we give them a taste of what's to come on season 3 of Batwoman?
Perhaps a little bit of that never-before-seen stuff would whet their appetite.
I hope so. Here's a look.
As the resident expert on predatory behavior, I had some thoughts on how Mr. chooses his prey. I was thinking back to my first kill, for which I chose a geriatric harpy with an oxygen tank. Now, do you know why I did that?
Because you're a killer, Alice.
No. Well, yes, but that's not the takeaway. I chose her because she was easy pickings. See, when a fledgling predator is learning how to stalk its prey, it seeks to separate one from the herd.
So he wouldn't have gone after 2 victims for his first hunt.
Tavier, thank you, man.
Look at you learning to think like a killer.
Which means the pool wasn't this Croc's
Save the
first
popcorn.
attack.
And if it wasn't
Fine.
for the deep end,
they would have just been listed as missing persons.
Just like the missing persons I found that were last seen at the East River shore, a mere 2 miles from the pool attack.
Fine, okay.
Welcome to his hunting grounds.
I'll stop eating. Just
Well, I guess
cleaning
I
it up.
stand corrected. Maybe Alice and Batwoman can work together.
Okay.
Quite the twisted partnership. Rach, I have had so much fun filming with you for season 3.
I know, me too. And I cannot wait for everyone to see how our story unfolds. Well, I should get back to practicing my maniacal laugh. Never know when I'm gonna need it. Bye.
Bye, Rach. If you like nail biting, what's gonna happen next, plot twisty television, then I'll see you for season 3 of Batwoman. And one of the newest heroes of the cast gets his own DC spotlight right now.
Well, hey, thanks, Javicia. What's up, guys? It is very good to finally be back with y'all virtually for this year's DC FanDome. It's Cameron Johnson here. I play Luke Fox on Batwoman. So at the end of season 2, I finally became Batwing, DC's flying armored superhero. And playing Batwing has been a ton of fun so far. I mean, like, tell me you saw that dope scene in the season 3 premiere when me and Javicia teamed up and took down the Mad Hatter. If you haven't yet, it's my bad. But if you did, I mean, like, that's pretty dope, right? Come on. So let's take a look at the origins of this character and how we brought him to life on TV for the very first time. Batwing made his first appearance in 2011 in the DC comic book series Batman Incorporated. So before Luke Fox, David Zavimbe, known as the Batman of Africa, was introduced in the 5th issue. By the time David retired, Luke had proven his value to Batman.
So is Luke the son of Lucius?
Just FYI, no sidekick actually
Yes, he is, isn't he? He's Lucius' son.
My number 2 dude? Nope, not that no.
Luke may not have superpowers,
Yeah.
but he was a skilled fighter, having trained in mixed martial arts and cage fighting. So as the son of Lucius Fox, Luke had the same brilliant
I coulda just
engineering
shut up.
mind as his father. His tech-savvy Batwing suit allowed him to accomplish some very impressive stunts.
Just shut my mouth and just
flying
listen,
tremendous
maybe,
speeds
Brian.
with a special mechanical glider cape. Now, there are a few differences between the Batwing of the comics and the one I portray on television.
What the hell are you?
Justice.
Oh, yes! The
Luke and
Venoms!
Tavaroff were friends in the comics before
I'm
becoming
going through
rivals.
my
Whereas in
veins.
Batwoman, Tavaroff is a full-blown villain from the start. comic book, Luke
That's
builds
Bane,
the
right?
suit with his dad, but on our show, it's Lucius who actually creates the Batwing suit based off of Luke's childhood drawings. In the season 2 finale, Luke discovers this years after his dad dies. When I was a kid, I drew pictures of how I imagined a black Batman would look. Turns out that my dad was secretly turning those pictures into reality.
Oh, that's pretty nice.
I can't even describe the feeling.
That is pretty
of putting
nice.
on
I
the
like
suit
the
for first
teal.
time. The costume
The
designer,
black and the
Maya
teal is so
Manning,
nice.
and her incredible team did an amazing job designing it and helping me
I just
portray
love
this character
teal,
the way that I envisioned
as you can
him
tell.
on the big screen. It truly is an honor knowing that I'm giving kids like me
It's just
the
such a
opportunity to
satisfying
look up
color.
and relate to another black superhero. I mean, it's such a surreal experience, and I
It's cool. It's like black.
can't stop smiling about it when I think about it. 'Cause,
Can't,
you know, I'm just
can't
a random
say
kid from a random
a
town
different
in a random
world
state
of
that had big dreams and
it looks.
wanted to make a difference.
It reminds me
I looked up to so many
of a
superheroes
different
growing up, and I hope that some kid out there can
character
see me as Batwing and realize that there's a
mixed
hero
with
in them too.
Batman.
And one day, we might just need to meet them. Now, as some of you may know, and the true homies have copies sitting on their shelves right now, I also wrote a Batwing story for DC's Batman Urban Legends.
Chat, you know where I was going.
I was given this fun opportunity to
I think the
choose
character
any
looks pretty
villain I
dope.
wanted for Batwing to take on.
That
except
art's
the
so
Joker.
nice.
And I
Teal
won't forget
eyes.
that. So I chose to not only go for my second favorite Rogues Gallery villain, the Riddler, I also decided to give him some
I didn't
killer
even know
clock
about
backup.
Batwing.
So my friends and I at DC
This is new to me.
we had such a fun time playing with both baddies and one action-packed story.
I didn't even know
Two
Lucius had a son.
incredibly fulfilling moments at once, right? Writing my first DC story about Batwing.
Yeah, you guys know
and
where I was
announcing to
going.
the world that I'd be Batwing on the same day. Happy Batwing Day. My journey to becoming Batwing has been one that I'll never forget. You know, one that I hope some of you out there can find inspiration from, and one that I would love to continue on together for some time to see just how much fun being the Metal Bat really can be. So all my love to you all. Thanks again for crowning me your newest hero, and I can't wait to show you even more Batwing this season on Batwing.
Welcome back, DC fans. We are excited to share that the winner of the Round Robin fan bracket, Robins, is available now on DC Universe Infinite. Over 1 million fans voted in the massive winner-take-all bracket, greenlighting Robins from writer Tim Seeley and Baltimore.
Can't eat the popcorn.
As all the Robins come together to talk about how being a Robin has affected their lives, they are violently interrupted by someone who claims she was the first Robin. The last time fans voted on the fate of a Robin, it went very differently. DC Universe subscribers can read this digital-first title now, only on DCUI.
Still to come, Catwoman Hunted, DC's Legends of Tomorrow, and the new Batman trailer debut.
Hello again to all our fellow super fans from all around the
Oi,
globe.
amigo.
Once again, Américo Borgo.
And I am Aline
Américo Borgo.
Diniz. So far, today's journey through the DC
Brazilian
Multiverse
accent
has
so
been amazing.
hard
we
to
saw
do.
Dwayne Johnson as Black Adam and Jason Momoa returning as Aquaman.
The DC Multiverse means we also double down on
I can never do it. I have so many Brazilian friends. Tudo bem.
And got the
Oi,
exclusive
amigo.
intel on the
Tudo
latest video
bem.
games.
But there's also Jason Momoa.
Every time I try it, it's just so bad. Apologies to any of my Brazilian fans.
Well, anyway, guys,
Sorry.
there's still so much ahead, including the Batman. I
Hola,
cannot wait for
hola,
that.
muy amigo.
But right now,
Tudo
it's all
bem.
about Gotham's truly
I can never do it.
feline, Catwoman.
Catwoman is clawing her way into a new animated film. For more on this exciting project, please welcome
Boa
the actress
noite.
who voices the title role, Elizabeth
Bom
Gillies.
dia. De nada.
Catwoman celebrates her 80th anniversary next year, and Warner Brothers Animation, DC, and Warner Brothers Home Entertainment salute her longevity and popularity with the release of a DC animated movie all her own, Catwoman Hunted. The felonious feline is voiced by moi, and as you'll see in the trailer,
Can't.
Catwoman sets her sights on stealing the world's
do it.
most valuable jewel, and as a result, everyone is hot on her tail. Get ready for the world premiere of the Catwoman Hunted trailer.
She's got a lovely voice for Catwoman, actually. I could hear it there.
I assume you're ready for action?
This kitten's always ready for action.
Yeah, she got a great voice.
You're even more gorgeous in person.
Multiple countries have warrants out for your arrest.
I'm popular.
This little kitten sauntered into the lair of the wrong big cat.
I thought this was supposed to be a party.
My kind of party. Minerva is built her Leviathan crime syndicate. It's now richer than many countries.
Popcorn. No!
Bust Leviathan. Your warrants disappear.
Catwoman must die. I did not sign up for this. Did you sign up for this? You really have to think about that? Prepare to get your ass kicked. Don't make me fight dirty.
Has there ever been, like, besides Selena Kyle, has there ever been a different depiction? Like a different name? Oh, no, yeah, no, just... It's only been Selena, hasn't it?
Lands on her feet. I've heard the saying, don't you ever get tired of that catch stick?
Or has there been another one?
Darling, I love your costume. Hold on to that one, love, or I might just steal him away.
Her voice is great.
Wasn't that just perfect? Catwoman Hunted will be the first DC animated movie to be released by Warner Brothers Home
her
Entertainment
voice is
in
so
2022,
good, actually, for it.
coming to
Perfect.
digital, Blu-ray, and 4K on February 8th. All totaled, fans can expect 5 original DC animated movies in 2022, as well as the spring release of the latest DC Showcase collection, anchored by the all-new animated short, Constantine, House of Mystery, featuring Matt Ryan reprising his role as the Hellblazer. Ever wonder what would happen if 2 youthful super teams joined forces to fight the bad guys?
Isn't
You'll
Constantine
find out
a
in
DC?
spring 2022 in Teen Titans Go and DC
Isn't
Superhero Girls
Constantine a DC
Mayhem in the Multiverse.
property?
Brightest Days and Blackest Nights arrive next summer when Green Lantern, Beware My Power, adds to the DC Universe movies canon. And in the fall, the next generation of superheroes takes center stage in Battle of the Super Sons.
Where did I last see Constantine?
Produced in CG.
They're at a bonfire.
The world's greatest detective.
They're at a bonfire. Who else is Constantine with?
When Batman, the long Halloween
Oh God! Why is this annoying me?
comes to stunning
What's the last thing I saw John Constantine in? I swear they were sitting around a bonfire with someone. Who was it?
With all of these amazing DC projects coming our way.
Now let's talk about the DC
I
show
swear
that's about
to
to
God.
hit the 100 episode mark.
No, I think it's an animated thing. I saw John Constantine.
Legends of Tomorrow
Something.
is going to achieve that impressive
And, like,
milestone in season 7.
generates
and right
this
now,
magic
we're gonna
thing as
celebrate by
well.
Looking at 100 episodes.
You're
in
describing a scene in
100
Arrow.
seconds. Are you ready?
Can you guys tweet me some of these?
I see you've all decided to come.
That's definitely Constantine. Was that Constantine?
Shall we? In the future,
No, I'm pretty sure it was an animated thing. They're sitting around a bonfire and he generates like this
as legends.
This ancient like golden symbols or something to do with his powers. Why am I struggling so much with this?
gotta go.
I remember we were playing Call of Duty around the time, and I was watching it before the recording session started.
And our future, and the
Yeah,
world.
he spawns the symbol. They're sitting at a bonfire. He spawns the gold symbol, and then his helmet comes on. This is annoying me. Sorry, guys.
Don't worry, the rest of the legends are here. We're busting everybody out.
There's land ahead. All hands on deck.
It's this one.
Let's do
Yeah,
this.
League Dark. You're right. Yeah, Justice League Dark. Yeah. Got it. Thank you, guys.
Do that.
Yeah, that was dope. Justice League Dark.
As I was saying, legends.
Yeah, good shit.
Whoa. This mission has to be epic. And I have the perfect plan.
Sarah, no!
What's that? Can we kill them now?
People want cuddles.
Smile, people!
Oh my.
Take us to DEFCON 2.
Is this a drill? Are they lowering the barrier? Wow, that I did not see coming.
Hey, cheese!
You wish.
What is it? That is just business as usual for us.
Thank God. So the the Constantine movie with Keanu Reeves was a DC movie, wasn't it?
I told you guys we can't keep the cowboy narrator.
Sorry. Hey, man, we'll drop you off.
What a movie.
Happy trails, legends.
I'll be honest, I was afraid I was like getting confused. It's like, is it DC? Because I don't want to talk about a non-DC thing on a DC live stream.
Every generation has their
God,
favorite
what
I
would
Mine personally is the Dark Knight
love
trilogy
another
Batmobile
Constantine
from
movie.
the TDK
Loved
trilogy.
it.
But for the next generation of DC fans, Warner
And
Brothers
they made
Animation
me.
has
She
been
forced me
revving
to
up
watch
production
Constantine, and I
on
was like,
their
wow,
preschool
this
series
movie
on some
actually
of
is
the coolest
remarkably
DC
good.
vehicles.
Of course, led by the one and only Batmobile. But that's not all. Your favorite heroes,
I ate
iconic
popcorn.
villains, and all the citizens of Gotham City are taking
Sorry.
on vehicle form in DC's Batwheels. And you don't have to be a preschooler to love this
Really
show.
good popcorn.
You just have to be a kid at heart. This is really fun for the whole family, so let's check out this very early preview.
Yeah, I would love another Constantine movie. Bro, imagine a Batwheels like racing game. You better not be. Wait.
Good news coming from the world of audio. Our friends at Spotify.
Okay, that's
have
an animation
completed
thing.
casting for the
Imagine
upcoming
a
audio
racing
series,
game.
Batman Unburied. But you don't want to hear the news from us.
DC
We'll
Racers?
let Barbara Gordon tell you.
What up, everyone? At DC FanDome, it is Gina
Bro,
Rodriguez,
DC
and I'm
Racers?
so excited to let everyone know that I am going to be a part of Batman Unburied. Whoop, whoop. And I get the honor of playing the iconic voice of Barbara Gordon. I'm so super excited. I'm so excited for you to come on the audio adventure with us, only on Spotify.
Joining the cast alongside Gina will
Man.
be Sam Witwer as the Harvester, Amy Raver Lampman as Kel,
God,
Jessica
how
Marie
cool would that
Garcia
be?
as Renee Montoya, and Jim Peary
Can't
as
eat
Arnold
more.
Flass.
Try not to eat it.
Hey, DC FanDome, it's your boy, Winston Duke. And I am so excited, so honored to be joining the DC family with Batman Unburied, with Spotify and DC, and we have been cooking up something very, very special for you. We've been creating something that's nuanced and beautiful with great characters, great voices, and just a beautiful experience. So,
I've
that
never seen
vein,
him in any other
I
property.
am Batman.
Holy smokes, Batman. More news to come from Spotify and the forthcoming Batman
No,
Unburied podcast.
never seen him. No, I don't know what you're talking about. No. Anyway, DC.
Still to come, Batman Caped Crusader, Harley Quinn, and the first details on the Batgirl film.
We know fans love one-of-a-kind partnerships, so
he's
we're
playing-
here to announce.
Doesn't sound like Batman. Wait till he does. Wait till he goes.
Here to tell us more about it is none other than football icon, that's soccer to some of you, and our fellow Brazilian, Neymar.
Now, that is huge news. Fala aí, Neymar. Bate ousadia, bate alegria, hein? Conta mais, o pai tá on mesmo?
Fala, galera da DC. Tô muito animado pro novo filme do Batman. Sempre fui muito fã, desde pequeno. Uma honra muito grande estar participando desse evento. Obrigado por tudo. E tô muito animado com tudo isso. Espero que a franquia da Batman seja longa, que faça muitas mais coisas. Você estaria esperando. Valeu, Puma. Batman, tamo junto.
Come on, be honest. Fans
Batman.
would buy anything having to do with DC, especially if Neymar is involved.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Batman.
But now I want to talk about one of my
Someone in the
favorite
chat,
Gotham City gals,
Batman.
Barbara Gordon, also
That's
known
funny.
as Batgirl. The tech-savvy martial arts badass
The
is
Brazilian
getting her
accent, the
very first
Batman.
full-length feature.
Batman.
It was a role that every actress in town
That's
wanted,
funny.
but ultimately it went to Leslie Grace after
That's
her
a really
stellar
good
breakout
observation.
performance in last summer's In the
Batman.
Heights.
She was so good in that. And now, we're all looking forward to seeing Leslie take
I know,
on the
it's
bad
funny
guys
'cause
in a very different version of
In Ireland,
Gotham
I have
City.
so many
Let's
Brazilian
learn more
friends
about
because, like,
Batgirl in this DC
I worked in
spotlight.
a nightclub with so many Brazilians. And I don't notice these things. I'm just so used to my Brazilian friends. You point that out. Oh yeah, Basha man.
I don't know about you guys, but every step of this process, I'm like, I can't believe this is happening.
It's a big honor and privilege to be.
Don't know why I found that so funny.
Yeah, it's really unbelievable.
Now I can't stop hearing it.
Honestly, I just feel like the luckiest writer on earth.
We wanted to have a very broad casting. It was very broad in range of ages and races, and what was important for us was that the best actress for the part would be cast. Eventually, we saw Leslie among. It was a goosebump moment. Yeah, it was really like the whole time. Who is gonna be Barbara Gordon? I mean, there was something that she just. Like that hit a nerve and felt like, okay, we are actually watching Barbara Gordon.
She's a girly girl, but she also is so capable of being strong and being determined and like kicking butt. And she wants to prove herself, but she's also still just so sweet. A lot of times we focus a lot on the male superheroes, but it was really exciting to read for a female superhero that has that grit and like is very sincere and almost eager to prove herself.
What's kind of fun about Barbara and Batgirl is that in this story, she's discovering Batgirl for the first time, and so she's getting to explore
sometimes a bit delayed. Yeah, it is.
Her personality, but it's this whole new side of her personality, a slightly
probably have someone typing it live.
Daring, slightly less law-abiding side of her personality that we get to just have fun and play with.
We asked Leslie to train a lot. We want the fights to be, pretty realistic so that it feels more raw and more real and more relatable.
I'm really excited about the action. I mean, I'm training so hard and we're trying to get as much learned in my body before I get there. So I'm excited about what that's gonna actually look like once we have a suit and once we're on location figuring out those fight sequences. So that's really exciting to me.
Imagine they don't show the Batman trailer. Don't say things like that.
I'm like looking at that girl behind me and I'm like, all right, I can see it.
We like that she has a cowl. That we can say. She will have a cowl. So it's not gonna be the design with just the mask on the eyes.
It was so funny. It was one of the first questions I asked once we were on. I was like, so is she gonna have red hair? Cause like I'm so ready.
Affirmative. Of course.
Yeah.
That's Batgirl. It's gonna have everything in the movie.
All the emotions. There's gonna be a climax.
It's gonna go crescendo. You're gonna be on the edge of your seat like that.
And at the end,
boom!
Jesus.
Can't wait. I'm so ready.
It's like they're having a sugar rush.
While the Batgirl film is just about to begin production, we don't have to wait much longer to see how Titans is going to wrap up its season 3.
Standing by right now, we've got one of the cast from TV's Titans with some exciting news and an exclusive look
they
into the near future.
more than just sugar.
Hey guys, Brent
Johnny
here. I play Dick Grayson and Nightwing in Titans on HBO Max. We're very happy that you guys have been enjoying season 3. We loved making it, and it's good to know that it's landing on audiences, especially the hardcore, true Nightwing fans.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Titans
another
fans.
annoyingly attractive male.
We're excited to be here at the DC FanDome. We're going to debut an exclusive clip from season 3 for you to see. And we really hope that finale.
I bet she didn't even shower today.
Punch and kind of lands for you guys. But first, we're going to announce something. We're going to announce something.
The sexy bagel and banana.
Yeah, honey, go. We practiced this. What are we going to announce?
Season 3.
Season 4. We're going to announce. We're announcing season 4. Titans is going to go again.
Season 3!
And we are very excited to go back to Canada and continue making this wonderful show. It's been a wild ride. I love making it.
Season 3!
Toronto's a wonderful place to work, and this is such great, versatile, diverse content to be able to work on as an actor. But it is all thanks to you guys for, watching it and enjoying it.
You play Nightwing?
And demanding that they make another show, another season. Anyway, we're out. Thank you. See ya.
Yeah, thought I recognized them.
Okay,
wait.
here, what do I do?
Okay, I need you to connect the router to the Wayne Manor mainframe. Slide the security panel cover straight up. It should come right off.
Should have told me about Jason.
Would you have gone inside if I had?
Still should have told me. Okay, got it.
Okay, hold on, you're not done yet. Guard.
Come on!
I'm going in. Tell guard to cut the red wire and hook it up to the router. The red wire? You never cut the red wire. Cut the red wire. Guard, it's me. Dick left. He said cut the red wire.
What? No, you never cut the red wire.
I know, but that's what he said. What's happening?
We're in. Oh, shit.
What?
The classic red wire, huh?
What's the name of the one who got away?
Bruce always wants you to think to never cut the red wire. The one who got away. Jason.
I've got one more try at this or I'm locked out.
Jason.
Try Selena Kyle.
Oh, maybe. Yeah.
Trust me.
Yeah.
S-E-L-I-N-A.
Guess so. I was gonna say it could be a woman, so yeah, Selena.
Welcome.
Mind you, yeah, no, the one that got away is always relationship based.
It is now.
I got Jason on the brain.
Two larger-than-life characters. Both have amazing fighting skills, but one has equally impressive biting skills.
Yeah. Please welcome Harley Quinn and King Shark.
Oh, hello, ladies, gentlemen, theys, and gays. Fancy meeting you here inside Starro's beehole. Look, we all know why I'm here, okay? To present a little something for season 3 of my show, which was announced in 1972, and here we are in 2021, and 2 whole generations of animators have been burning the midnight oil on it, and the season is still not finished. And those poor artists died of a cute carpal tunnel for nothing.
Sorry to interrupt. Are you still vamping?
Yes. Did you get the season 3 footage from HBO Max?
It is currently being uploaded onto the FanDome server.
And this is only happening now because
the hard drive containing said footage looked like a piece of sushi, and I ate said hard drive.
But it's being uploaded?
It is.
So you passed the
That's
hard
Katie
drive?
Cujo, is it?
The hard drive is wireless, and it is very much still inside me.
Is it high speed?
Oh, my metabolism? Yes, I'm lucky. Oh, look! The producers are telling me it's ready to go.
Okay, the moment we've all been waiting for. A sizzle reel for Harley Quinn, season 3, coming to HBO Max sometime in 2022.
Roll that beautiful bean footage. I've always wanted to say that.
So, what do we do now?
Let the Eat, Bang, Kill tour begin.
Come here.
Harley and Ivy are back. Send our regards to whatever tabloid you work for, and tell Ben Affleck I upper deck his fancy soda stream.
I'll bring
Hey now.
Harley and Ivy to justice, and then you'll change.
Hey now.
Sure thing, Mr. J.
Oh, I am.
I'm gonna go off with this sort of this friend of mine.
Together at last.
Partners in crime in every sense of the word.
There are so many surprise twists and turns, and I say that as someone who's already lived it.
I will admit, that looks pretty great. Gonna be better, after the crayon guy, colors it in, and then the sound effects guy does the pew-pew stuff, and, the music guy does the bang-na-na-na-na thing with the guitars. Oh, God, animation takes forever.
Tell me about it!
I'm sure they'll get around doing something cool, the old
Sorry.
hombre.
Sorry.
Any minute now.
Yeah, don't worry, you look.
Trust me, I know.
Well, there you have it, folks. Enjoy the rest of FanDome.
I like the comedy.
And please remember all the cool stuff you saw earlier, and not
I like the comedy in this.
that.
Like the
And
flow,
get ready
like the
for more of
speed.
this soon. It's all I can move right now.
Kite,
Not
man.
too shabby.
This is all I can move right now. This is good. That's good comedy. I like it.
Hola a todos mis
mis compañeros fanáticos del cómic de DC, it's me, Gabby Camp, huge super fan of all things DC. And a big thank you, Harley Quinn and King Shark. Now that we know what is happening with all of the other colorful characters in Gotham City, it is time to check in on the man himself. The 1990s award-winning show Batman the Animated Series was the first introduction to this iconic character for many current Batman fans.
My childhood.
Fans were excited that original series creator Bruce Timm will be teaming up with James Tucker and two of the biggest names in television and film, J.J. Abrams and Matt Reeves, to reimagine the series for a new generation. Let's check in with that dynamic group and see what they have planned for Batman Cape Crusader.
I'm J.J. Abrams, executive producer of Batman Cape Crusader.
I'm Bruce Timm, executive
Please
producer
keep the same theme
Batman
song.
Cape Crusader.
Just
I am
remaster
Matt
it.
Reeves, executive producer of Batman Caped Crusader.
Hi, I'm James Tucker, and I am a co-producer on Batman Cape Crusader.
Warner's Animation asked if we would be interested in working with Bruce on a new animated Batman series, and Matt was working on the Batman film, so it just felt like an opportunity to collaborate not just with Bruce, but with one of my best friends on a project that I knew would be incredibly meaningful to all of us.
One of my elevator pitch versions of this show is that it's more Batman the Animated Series than Batman the Animated Series.
Oh man,
kind of goes back to the original
just
principles of the
that's
show
my
that
childhood,
we originally
man.
came up with back in the
That's
early
my
90s.
childhood. The
there
red.
was certain limitations on what we could do
And just
in
seeing
terms
the
of
eyes.
adult content, in terms of violence and
God.
adult themes. And my idea is basically to say, okay, it's 1990 again. I
It's
get
the
to do
red,
what I want to
man.
do this time, and I got JJ
It's
and
just
Matt
the
backing
greatest.
me up.
You know, in Bruce's world, in this new iteration, it's just Batman right now. There's not, the Justice League doesn't exist. There aren't any other superheroes. It's Batman. You're watching this lone figure swimming through the
I love the
cesspool of
red so
Gotham.
much. I hope they
It's
keep
Batman
it.
alone.
He's Batman. I mean, whether he's wearing the mask or not, he's Batman. And Bruce Wayne is the mask. Bruce Wayne is a phony person. He's a construction that Batman has created to deflect suspicion from his activities.
So he's going to be very low-tech initially. You know, as he develops as a character, we'll start introducing those gadgets. And, you know, the audience can see how he developed the Batmobile using different prototypes. That's part of the fun
It has
of
to
this
keep the red
series
sky.
is we're
Please
finding
keep the
him
red sky.
discovering these things.
I love the art
most other
style so
Batman
much.
Series, they already were there.
It really is an incredibly complex psychological story about someone who, in a way, needs to be redeemed, and that's kind of what at least this first season's about.
We've reconfigured some of the roles some of the characters have. We're starting before Batman has earned their trust, and they've earned Batman's trust, so there's nothing assumed. We don't know that Commissioner Gordon will be Batman's ally. The journey of the show is to see how they.
I love the way Commissioner Gordon always had the same jawline as Superman.
Learn to trust or not. You know, nothing is assumed in this series as far
Take away
as,
the mustache and you'll see.
what we're used to seeing in the world of Batman.
What this does is it gives us the opportunity to say, okay, well, the versions of Joker and
God, it was
Catwoman
such
and
perfection. What a
Penguin,
childhood I
those
was
versions that we did
lucky
on
enough to
Batman
have.
Animated Series were really great and iconic. But there's lots of different ways we can take those characters that we hope will be just as iconic and just as powerful.
Bruce pitched the concept of Cape Crusader, and he had the Strange Days short that was done for Batman's 75th anniversary.
Born on a
very
Wednesday.
Old school film noir.
I can't
look.
remember.
It was in black
Actually, I
and
can't
white.
remember
And I
how it
think
probably
that's
is.
what really closed the deal on the pitch, because looking at that, they could see exactly what the show was going
What
to
is
look
it for?
like.
What's
But
the nursery rhyme
just so
from?
it's clear, the show won't be in black
Solomon
and white.
Grundy.
Unless I can
Born
talk
on a
Bruce into doing
Sunday.
a special episode.
This new
I can't remember
iteration is very much born of a noir sensibility.
Definitely heavy
Killed
on
on
the
a
German
Tuesday.
expressionism / film noir.
Got
kind of
divorced on a
styling,
Wednesday.
set in a kind of timeless 40s world.
Solomon
If anything, we're probably going to lean into that even
born
more
on a
in
s-
terms
on a
of
Monday,
authentic
divorced
clothes
by
and hairstyles and
Wednesday.
hats and vehicles and architecture. The way we deal with
I've tried to remember
the
that nursery rhyme
characters,
so many times and I
is gonna
never
be
get it right.
Quite a bit more modern in terms of
It's like my biggest weakness.
inclusivity, representation,
Solomon
things like that.
Grundy.
Cape Crusader is something that
Child support
I
on
feel,
Tuesday.
Honored to
Divorced
get
on
to be
the
part of
Wednesday.
the creative conversations, to
Jury duty
get
on
to
the
help
Thursday.
and support along with Matt. You know, the not just the vision for how they want to do it, but even in using new technologies, the opportunity to take advantage of literally techniques that didn't exist back when Bruce was doing the animated series.
It's an honor, and I'm thrilled to be able to work on this. But to be honest with you, the most exciting part is I can't wait to see how it turns out. I can't
I'm
wait to
terrified.
see all of this come together. I'm a fan, and I just
I'm
wanna
actually
see what
really
Bruce does.
terrified about this. I want that to be so good.
Even though it's still early days, that all sounds amazing. Batman Cape Crusader will air on Cartoon Network and HBO Max. I seriously can't wait for this one either. There's so much talent behind this series. And speaking of talent, let's take a
Abrams.
look at your amazing Gotham
Didn't see that one coming at all. No way. Like, really big names behind that. Oh, that's awesome. Adam West. Oh, that's sick. Oh, I love that art style. Man, these are really good. Indonesians are such good artists. Philippines, Indonesia, Philippines, and I think Thailand have like remarkably talented artists.
Don't forget, Jim Lee will be announcing the winner at the end of the show. So stay tuned to see if you've been chosen. Do you like pizza? Have you ever wanted to be like the Batman? Then you will want to get your TikTok on with those pizza fanatics at Little Caesars who are partnering with the Batman film in theaters in 2022. To get in on the fun, record how you would navigate your everyday life if you were the Batman. Then tag your video with hashtag #BeLikeTheBatman on TikTok. To learn more, check out at Little Caesars Pizza on TikTok.
So it's Philippines or Thailand.
And here's something else to be excited about. A new DC mobile game announcement from Ludia.
He's from Thailand.
Looks like the most iconic DC superheroes and supervillains are going to be featured in a puzzle RPG.
He's an incredible artist.
Get your fingers ready for DC heroes and
Did the thumbnail of the stream? Man, some of those art.
The interesting thing.
Saw a good view from Indonesia. Remarkably good.
Is not whether it's used for good or evil. Nor is it that even the greatest power can be lost in an instant. It's what we choose to do when identities crumble. The line between hero and villain blurs. And extinction draws near. Enter a crisis.
I look forward to a movie with Lex in the mech suit.
Unite. The fate of the universe is in your hands.
We have some exciting news for fans of collectibles. Here to tell us about it is legendary comic book artist and founder of McFarlane Toys, Todd McFarlane.
Hey, thanks, Candace, and I hope you're enjoying yourself, and so are all the fans out there today.
Thank you.
I'm here to talk to everybody about McFarlane Toys, my company, and DC Direct. We just started a partnership, but basically I'm going to take all the things that we're good at and continue to do all the things that DC Direct has been doing. So here's a couple of things to look forward to. We're going to continue the Batman Black and White series, which is over 100 different statues already. We're going to do the Harlequin Red, White, and Black series. We're going to continue doing the DC Designer series. So look forward to all of that. This is just the beginning right now. One of the early statues we want to announce is the Joker
would love that.
From artist Greg Capullo, who
I would love that.
One of the best in the business. It comes from the pages of the Batman Death of the Family that
That's
both
so
Greg
good.
and writer Scott Snyder popularized. I've been waiting a long time to finally get to the Batman movie, and it's coming. One of the things we're going to be doing is a big, tall statue of the Robert Pattinson Batman, and it's based on the concepts and the costume and the reference that was given to us directly from the producers and director, so that we're going to make it as authentic as possible. Take a look at it. It's going to be super cool for your collection. The thing I'm looking forward to.
Did I see correctly?
The Batman Black and White line. It's the longest running statue line.
The Batman on his motorbike has
100 was based
a
on
face mask
so
with the cowl,
cool.
like a
This one is
perfect.
based on the
Kind of
artwork
looked
by
like,
Mike
to be honest with you, kind of looked like
This
the Arkham
is
Knight.
from the
I got
graphic
Arkham Knight
novel
vibes,
Gotham by
like
Gaslight,
again, Jason
written by
Todd.
Brian Augustine.
Did
We've
anyone
done a
see
couple
that?
Other Mike Mignola's in the past
really,
in that series.
I swear I saw that.
The top sellers,
There's a scene where he's riding his bike through. I think it's near a cemetery.
Also,
it was shot in Scotland.
We're doing a giveaway on a DC designer.
And I saw a picture of him on the bike, and he has a full mask that covers the mouth. You don't even see the mouth.
Artwork by myself, so I know what it's supposed to look like.
It looks
and on
sick.
top of it, I'm going to sign that toy for you. So if you want a chance to win that cool big Batman, head over to DCFanDome.com for a sneak peek at some of the upcoming collectibles that are coming out, including Dwayne
If you want all your cool stuff, go to DCFanDome.com. Link should be down below in the description.
Still to come, Shazam! Fury of the Gods, and the Batman's new trailer debut.
DC fans, we're not slowing down with all these announcements and surprises. Now, going into its 4th season, Young Justice is a fan-favorite series focused on the covered-up side of the DC universe, taking place on Earth 16. It sees fan-favorite characters like Superboy, Miss Martian, Satana, Beast Boy, and more as they take on an ever-evolving DC universe.
I'm gonna
okay. You can watch the first episode of the new
during
season
the Batman trailer
after the show on DCFanDome.com.
I'm gonna try and not talk.
There's still so much to come on in Hall of Heroes that you may want to finish watching our show before you jump over to watch them all.
I might
Until
nerd
then,
out.
Here's a sneak preview
I think
of
I'll
season 4
rewatch
of
it
Young
on
Justice.
if it comes out on YouTube.
The heroes of Young Justice
Then I'll react a little bit more. I don't want to be rude and start talking too much where you guys are trying to watch the trailer. Okay, deal?
At some point,
I can't make promises, man.
No one on the team is perfect.
You broke the
I'll nerd out, but I'll try and keep a little bit away.
And sometimes being a
maybe just keep it my
isn't so super
my geeky.
There are some things you just can never prepare for.
All that crap.
Some things you can
not talking too much.
What do we do? Pull your energies into me.
You know, like that friend when you go to the cinema and there's that one friend that constantly asks you questions
or die.
and won't shut up and watch the movie.
That was my favorite clipboard. This season, they'll fight for something more.
No more angst! No more meddling! You'll all die today!
And the choices they make.
We decide.
Dude, be genuine.
Man, for a minute, I thought I lost you too.
Will alter the DC universe.
Well, we'll see what happens.
Young Justice Phantoms, now streaming.
I like it.
No, me, I'll still react.
DC Fandom is the only place to be for the latest and the greatest DC news and upcoming projects. I am Terry LTAM, and to say I'm thrilled to be here with the best fans in the world is a complete understatement. This is beyond exciting. Now, up next, another first. The talented and revolutionary writer, director, and producer, Eva DuVernay, is officially making her first show at HBO Max. Eva has joined force with
I can't turn off subtitles, guys.
to bring you DMZ future, where America is caught up in the second Civil War, leaving Manhattan in ruins. The resilience of community and the human spirit is really what stands out in this four-part
If anyone's hearing impaired and they're really enjoying the subtitles,
and Benjamin Bratt. Now, over to Eva and Roberto to hear more.
that's a little bit better.
Hi, I'm Ava DuVernay.
I don't know. YouTube should have a built-in one.
About our hot new DC comic adaptation, DMZ.
It's a story about a fractured people that.
Apologies to anyone that was actually really needing them.
We have a
the
civil war
YouTube,
between the Free States
I'm
of
pretty
America
confident there's a
and
built-in
the United States of America
subtitle thing on
and
YouTube.
Our story takes place 8 years into that DMZ, where
Sorry, guys.
the rule of law is basically dictated by the most powerful person at any point in time, and that could change from block to block.
So you have people who are in the city
Happy with
who've
that?
basically been abandoned, and the big kind of thrust of the story.
The thumbnail
is
wasn't clickbait.
An outsider comes in, and she
I'm
turns
so ready, bro.
everything upside down. And
That
that
good?
roller coaster ride,
Yeah,
that adventure is one of the things that I love most about your script, and one of the reasons why I had to direct it, had to be involved. Let's talk a little bit about Rosario Dawson and the character of Alma.
Alma was inspired by one of the most fascinating characters in the comic book, and also one of the most underserved characters in the comic book, named Z.
Why is your name on the left? Because you're the latest person to become a member to my channel.
I really took the creative guardrails off and dove into the spirit of Z and reinvented her. You know, this show is a bit of an origin story for one of the best characters in the graphic novel. She comes out the other side with a whole new understanding of what her place in this world ought to be.
I mean, the thing is like a beautiful, chaotic, messy grappling with gender and who can do what and what power looks like and who really has the power. This is exemplified through Parko, played by Benjamin Bratt, and Wilson, played by Hoon Lee. And these are two actors, Roberto, they came to play.
Man, Parko Delgado is this guy who said, you know what? I am the law. I am
Make
the
another
power
bowl
here.
of popcorn.
And
let me have a
who
look.
I am and what I say I am, no one's going to challenge me on that if I say it with enough resolve. Wilson, on the other hand, is about the opposite side of that, where everybody gets to make truly free choices in the DMZ. They get to decide who they want to be. And the result of that is this patchwork of gangs and tribes and outfits. And Wilson sees that as a marvel.
Because that's what the DMZ is. It is set in a world that's just a few moments into the future. And it speculates what would we be if we let the worst of our divisions get to us.
That's all I have.
I just think
Gonna
it's
run to the
super
little
cool.
boys'
It's also important in ways that allow us to consider ourselves now and what we want to be going forward. We're just pleased and proud that it's going to be making its way to HBO Max. And, you know, it's just been a pleasure working with you, my friend. I can't wait to do it again and again.
Indeed, it's been such a pleasure working with you too, and I honestly cannot wait for the world to see DMZ. It's a world I'm thrilled to share with audiences, and especially with the DC fans.
Same here. Well, thank you to DC for having us, and we'll see you on HBO Max very soon.
DMZ isn't the only DC project from the brilliant Ava DuVernay. She's also bringing the fans Naomi, inspired by the amazing DC comic of the same name from writers Brian Michael Bendis, David Walker, and artist Jamal Campbell. Naomi stars this incredible actress, Casey Wallfall. Hi, Casey. Great to see you.
Hi, Candace. It's so great to be here.
Everyone is so jazzed for Naomi, and I am loving the diversity that's become the norm in the DC universe. How does it feel to be a part of the DC family?
It's an honor to be a part of the DC family. I, for so long, have watched shows like The Flash and a bunch of other DC TV and movies. So it's really special to me and very full circle for me. And everyone who I've talked to within the DC universe has been incredibly welcoming, which makes me really happy and it's been so exciting. I'm really excited for people to see this character that is so special to them within the comics on TV. And since she's so fairly new to the DC universe, there's a lot of room to grow within the character and within the story. And it's something that we haven't seen yet within the DC universe.
How did you prepare for the role of a teenage superhero?
Shut up. Preparing for the role of a teenage superhero isn't so hard for me because I started the show when I was 16. Naomi is 16. I'm 17
I know what you're doing.
So our lives,
I know you all talk to each other, and you all work together on this crap. I know you. I know you so well. You always do this.
When you're a teenager, it's really crucial when you're figuring out your identity.
You guys are so good at working together sometimes. I hate
which is
you.
a lot of what goes through Naomi's head throughout the story. It's a superhero show, but it's also a coming of age story. When it comes to the part of preparing for the superhero part, I can't relate to the supernatural part of the story, but I can relate to being a good person and doing good deeds, which is a huge part about being a superhero. And I've also read the comics. When I first booked the show, I got the series of the comics, and I've also read the Justice Leagues that she's in. And I'm an avid reader, so getting into comics is something that the show has started me on.
What makes Naomi different from the other female superheroes out there?
Well, as I said before, she's a fairly new superhero, so there's a lot of room for growth. But honestly, she's a young female black teenage superhero, which is really special because that's something that we rarely see a character have their own comics and to have on TV. And I think what also sets her apart is her character and her heart. She's incredibly confident. She loves the people around her. She's incredibly driven, incredibly smart.
Trying to scrape off the branding.
And although there are a lot of Naomis and people like Naomi in real life, those aren't always shown on TV, so I think it'll be really special. I also think what makes it different is the unique characters within the setting of the show. And the creatives in the team and the crew and the cast, they make it even more special, so I'm really excited for people to see the show.
Thanks, Casey. Thanks so much for being here. Let's give the fans a little teaser of what's coming their way in this DC News Flash, featuring Naomi.
Now, are we ready to begin?
There, you can't tell. You've no idea.
What's going on?
Annabelle says there's a stunt happening in the square. Something to do with Superman. I need this for my site. Bathroom break. 10 minutes. I'll be right back.
That was kind of cool. That was kind of cool. I like the idea of like not being able to fully see Superman.
Hi everyone, I'm Asher Angel. I can't believe I'm here in the Hall of Heroes celebrating all things DC with you.
Oh my God,
the greatest fans in the entire multiverse.
God, he's
but
so
I
much
couldn't
older.
wait to tell you that we just finished shooting the sequel to probably your favorite DC movie of all time, featuring the only teenager to ever take a subway ride to the Rock of Eternity, Philly's own Billy Batson. The new movie is called Shazam.
You see what I did there? Because in the movie, when he says, anyway, I'm Zachary Levi, and let me tell you something. Our new movie, Shazam! Fury of the Gods, is going to be out of this world. In fact, the fate of Philadelphia and probably, I don't know, actually the entire world is in my hands. But this time, the family and I, we're up against some seriously scary villains. Helen Mirren and Lucy Liu. My real-life alter ego, Asher Angel, and I. We had such a great time making this movie with our director, David Sandberg, and the rest of our cast, Jack and Megan and Adam and Ross and Grace and DJ and Ian and Jovan and Faith. There are so many. And like our new cast members, like Rachel Zegler. We just wanted to take you behind the scenes to join in the fun during the making of Shazam.
And Dwayne Johnson is not involved whatsoever, not in the outro. There's gonna be no connection.
Hello, my name is Zachary Levi. I should have a little tag. And I play Shazam. We all established something very special in the first movie. And in Shazam! Fury of the Gods, we expand on that.
Now they have to balance their life
that was
with
Henry
being
Cavill.
superheroes.
This is where you hang out with your superhero friends, isn't it?
These goddesses come to our world.
Our incredible new villains, Lucy Liu and Helen Mirren. She's kick-ass as Calypso.
We have mythological creatures.
Minotaurs, harpies, and dragons.
When I talk about upgrades, we got an upgrade, a huge upgrade in the suit. Bigger action sequences, bigger set pieces.
We go from Athens to Philadelphia. We go from the Rock of Eternity and the Library of Eternity to the Realm of the Gods. So we get to go to environments that were never explored in the first film.
We have it all.
3, 2, 1.
Shazam! Fury of the Gods takes the excitement and the action to a whole new level.
It's going to be more of a spectacle.
This is fun all around. You're in store for a treat, y'all.
Y'all. 23! Ah, what?
You know, it doesn't matter how many times I yell the word Shazam, I still can't fly. I also never seem to turn into a superhero. Oh well, I'll just keep trying. All right, guys, let's keep the action going.
I hate that.
Who's been having a great year, getting ready to celebrate her 80th anniversary.
I know.
Let's take a look back at a few highlights.
It just feels weird saying 2023. It's almost 2022. It just sounds further than what it really is.
Original superheroes. She is a universal character.
Diana's values are built
Jared,
in
appreciate
her.
you, bro.
It's all about love and compassion and
Eli.
humanity and peace.
Eli, thank
and
you, man. Appreciate it. And Jared, thank you for the upgrade, bro.
It's part of who she is.
Smitty92, thank you for the membership. Tavir, thank you for the membership. Tralis, thank you for the membership. Pirate Goku, thank you for the membership. Michaela, thank you for the membership. And me was, thank you for the membership. Thank you.
She believes in good, and her optimism radiates hope to the world.
She's been around because I think she struck a chord at a certain time and then just kind of evolved throughout the ages.
We all were Wonder Woman on the playground, and I love that she elicits that in people and makes people feel like they could be Wonder Woman. We are so excited to get to be here and get to talk about the spirit of Wonder Woman. When I think about myself as a child, learning about the character and watching Linda and how much it meant to me and how much it went on to mean to me over the years, you know, getting to be a part of the passing of the torch of this amazing character into the world is incredible.
It was an honor to and an excitement for me to go to see your movie, Patty. I know what it was like from the inside out, and I know what the legacy meant to me. And when I created the character, it wasn't on the comic book page, her kindness and her goodness. Her strength was a lasso of truth, and it was defensive things. And that meant something to me, because we know what Wonder
Popcorn is good. I know.
We-
I'm waiting for the try. Oh,
not
that one
just
looks
you and
tasty. It's
me,
kind of
but
burnt.
the women out there and the women that have come behind us and with us and through us, and I hope that they can see what that is in their own lives. It gives me sort of chills talking about it.
Beautifully said, Linda.
It's
You know when you have
so much
slightly
more
burnt
than a comic book
popcorn?
character. It is an idea and an essence. And as a matter of fact, I wrote a song for you and for Gal, and based on an original lyric that I had started for my husband. But when I did your movie,
Oh my God!
I finished writing this song. That
I
comes
chose
out in October,
wisely.
actually, called "Human and Divine," and it's about the love of Wonder Woman.
And I can't wait for everyone to hear it, because it's incredible, and I'm so excited for it to be heard by the world.
Thank you.
Here's the interesting thing. I think that Wonder Woman was controversial at the time that she came out. To my deep surprise, she was controversial still when you did it, Linda, because I remember all of the conversation about, were you too beautiful? Were you too kind? Were you too loving? Interesting to me that even when we made the film, it was still controversial that she could be all of those things at once. And that to me is the essence of Wonder Woman. I find ourselves to be in such a lucky place in time right now as it relates to Wonder Woman, because I actually think she is the most
It's your first time watching the Terroriser stream. Welcome, Kyle.
relevant superhero.
Hope you're
of
not
our
too
times,
disappointed.
Because at this moment,
Get
I
another
think
batch now,
values
man.
are
We're sticking with
incredibly
this.
important. And the values of being capable of doing
Too much
more
carbs.
than fight and challenging yourself to be a superhero of love, compassion, kindness, goodness, patience, you know, all of these things, and be willing to fight, even physically, to stand up for those things is what matters right now.
It is certainly not my invention or yours, but it feels like I'm a part of something. And that we take on to the next generation of fans. And that is my hope for the future, certainly, and your hope for the future. What you, in Wonder Woman 3, which I can't wait to hear you
No, I've never had no Moonrock.
come out with any.
Christopher, thank you for
Can't
9
wait
months,
to hear
bro.
me not talk about.
Can't wait to hear
Hey,
you not
appreciate you, bro. Thank you, man. Glad you like the content.
talk about, oh my God, not
Thanks,
talk
Christopher.
about, oh, but it's coming, everyone. Wonder Woman 3 is coming, and even if I did know, you'd have to kill me to have me talk about it, but I don't.
Thank you. No, we're super excited about Wonder Woman 3, and Gal is who's so bummed not to be here, who's the busiest person in the world with now three little kids and shooting. So she was so bummed not to be able to be here, but we are all three very excited about some exciting things coming up with Wonder Woman 3.
Pretty cool. Who would have thought in my life, at this time in my life, that this gift would just present itself to me? And that's so cool. And that's what I'm hoping for all of the fans of Wonder Woman and all of the fans to know, that your life is full of surprises. And the Wonder Woman in you.
Oh, Mike, I thought you were saying you had a fire alarm. I was like, don't come to my house. Don't be burning stuff.
Wow. I am just in awe of these women, Patty and Linda, and to you, the fans. Wonder Woman is all about celebrating the strength and wonder in all of us and creating a more respectful and open world. That's why we're so excited to launch our new content series, Real Wonder, with our partners at Unilever. Real Wonder is a year-long celebration of Wonder Woman's 80th anniversary. And together with Dove, we're committed to creating and celebrating everyday women who make the world a more beautiful and confident place. We'll share real-world stories by real women who are using their everyday superpowers to help create real wonder and change in their communities. We're looking for women who aspire to ensure that the next generation grows up helping young people raise their self-esteem and realize their full potential. Check out the website below to nominate someone who embodies celebrating the wonder in all of us today. Now, let's take a look at a special collection of fan art that celebrates the icon on her 80th anniversary. Here are just some of the truly wonderful creations sent in by the fans of the original, the most genuine, the pop culture icon that is Wonder Woman.
That one's good. Go on, Jason, up the Irish. Go on, Jason, son. Ah, that's very good. Showed this one twice. Eli got 2 shoutouts.
I am always in awe of your amazing works of art. We asked members of our DC family why Wonder Woman has been such an important icon for 80 years and what wonder means to them. Let's take a look.
I think it's about time that we realize that women actually are half of the human race and can be as strong and as exciting and interesting and complex as male characters.
A character like Wonder Woman at the time, she was an incredibly, important, unheard of, groundbreaking character that I think has meant so much to so many.
Look! It's Wonder Woman!
She's a standout character among all the original DC members.
I can't believe she's been around for 80 years. It's insane.
I think she inspires everyone who aspires to be like a strong, powerful person.
People gravitate towards her so much because she's uniquely different.
I think it's important to have strong female role models like Wonder Woman because women have gone through so much adversity.
It is our sacred duty to defend the world, and it's what I'm going to do.
It's important for little girls to look up at the screen and see a hero there and say, I can be that, I can do that.
I am my own woman, and I decide who I want to be.
The inspiration that comes from seeing this super strong, super smart, elegant heroine that stands on her own.
It gives them someone to look up to, even if it's just in their imagination.
Wonder Woman is an amazing character. Anybody can look up to her, regardless of status.
Of course, Wonder Woman's really important to be a role model for women and young women, but also for younger men.
It gives you like a chance to believe that you can actually be Wonder Woman, that you can reach a capacity of your dreams, I suppose.
I would say wonder inspires a sense of awe.
Wonder is the ability to still see the grand and incredible things in the world.
I love the hope behind the character. It is important to have these strong female roles in society, to show the power of equality and to show that anything is possible.
I think it's wonderful. I think there should be 1 million female superheroes, and I'm glad there are so many now.
You know these women, your grandmother, your mother, your best friend, your aunt, your teacher, who are strong, capable, wonderful women.
Strong women are very much a part of the universe, so of course we want to see them reflected on the screen.
People like Wonder Woman show us that every woman is a queen. Every woman is a warrior. Every woman is a fighter.
I think Wonder Woman is dope. I like that rope. I don't understand it, but it's cool.
To continue the celebration of wonder, we have one more fun challenge. Now, we all know that part of Wonder Woman's iconic lore, especially from the TV series, is that she has the most awesome transformation of any superhero with her infamous spin. Celebrate Wonder Woman's 80th with us by doing the spin challenge on TikTok. Show us how you spin into action, and no matter what the day brings, you can spin into anything that makes you take on the day with confidence. Let me show you how it's done. I am feeling very confident in my Wonder Woman look.
And breaking news from
once
DC
I heard
Publishing,
TikTok, my brain
as
just
we
went,
are celebrating Wonder Woman and the 80th anniversary of this iconic superhero, we are also looking ahead to 2022 with Trial of the Amazons. This massive crossover event will affect the future of the Amazons. Diana has ascended to a new place of existence, fighting for justice on a cosmic scale, which has led to massive change for the Amazons. Queen Hippolyta departs from man's world, leaving Nubia to watch over Themyscira as new tribes of Amazons
Batman
appear.
is coming. Relax.
Laura Fleur recently
Relax.
introduced
Sit
to
down.
comics
Just
as
put your
Wonder
feet
Girl,
up.
and Nubia
Make some
find
popcorn.
themselves at the heart of a power struggle in this historic
Join me.
story that fans won't want to miss.
Come on, guys, let's all put our hands together for Wonder Woman's 80-year legacy. And you better believe this really iconic character is not done wowing us yet. I'm such a big fan, I've already ordered a celebratory cake for Wonder Woman's Day on October 21st. What can I say? I have a sweet tooth. And you'll have one too, thanks to our next segment based on the critically acclaimed comic book series by Jeff Lemire. Take a look.
Hello, fellow hybrids and humans. My name is Christian Convery, and I play Gus on Sweet Tooth. I hope you are having the sweetest time tuning into this year's DC FanDome. I'm excited to be with you all today and answer some of your fan questions. So, let's get started. The amount of pieces of candy I think I ate, probably about more than 500. But I'm definitely not complaining. That was amazing. I do have a sweet tooth in real life too.
It's like, yeah, I get paid for this.
So the ears are actually controlled, not in post-production and not by me.
This is a story based on the life and upbringing of Dahi Janogla.
Putting on a skull cap, which holds the wig and the antlers, but the ears are actually connected to that skull cap, and the ears have wires that run down my neck and onto a pouch on my back that's strapped onto me. And then there's a puppeteer, and me and him work together to remote control the ears and think of cool ideas that we could do during the scene to really make Gus come alive. Are your ears soft?
It's super cool.
My favorite part about shooting in New Zealand was how the nature is so spectacular and extravagant that when it's put onto camera, you're like, is this fake? Because it looks so majestic.
Bro,
and
my dream.
That's what I love about New Zealand, the magical.
My dream now is to go play golf in New Zealand.
I love basically all
Imagine the
DC
scenery.
characters. I love all the classics, like, for example, Superman and The Flash. But
What a country.
I gotta give it to Sweet Tooth because I am Gus, and Gus is in Sweet Tooth, and Sweet Tooth is the DC comic book, so it's pretty cool getting to bring a DC comic book to life and being one of the characters in it. I indeed read the comics before starting Sweet Tooth, and I loved Jeff Lemire's
Did he yell
writing
Batman?
techniques and how he really brought it alive off the page. It's so amazing.
Like, did he just yell
comic books, and
Batman?
It really helped me get a jump start with Gus.
What's in Colorado?
My mama.
Must be his nickname.
Well, I know that I'm itching to find out what happens next, but I really hope that.
I doubt Bruce is going around New Zealand.
He's the
Oh wow.
cutest thing in the
Actually, I
world,
don't know where
right?
this is set.
Well, and of course, all the other hybrids. But you'll just have to wait and watch season 2 to find out. I absolutely love how much you guys enjoy Sweet Tooth and cannot wait for you to see what we have in store next. Get ready for more banter, hybrids, and candy to last you a lifetime, or at least to cure your sweet tooth. See you soon for Sweet Tooth Season 2!
And now that we've satisfied your sweet tooth, there's a sweet deal waiting for you over in the DC shop. It's our final exclusive drop of the day. This is the one that you've been waiting for. That's right, it is time to scoop up some brand new Batman merchandise, and it's happening now at
DCFandome.com. Oh, that t-shirt.
Get ready for the world premiere of the Batman trailer.
With all this talk about Batman, we must not forget that much of the Caped Crusader's strength comes from something other than his muscles or Bruce Wayne's billions. Alfred Pennyworth has always been a huge source of support as both Batman's butler and father figure. Pennyworth, the DC origin series, answers just that, as it follows a young Alfred Pennyworth who goes to work with billionaire Thomas Wayne in 1960s London. Let's take a closer look in this DC Spotlight.
Hello, DC Fandom. We've had so much fun making Pennyworth over the past 2 seasons, and we just wanted to thank you all so much for your support. On a personal note, it's been a dream for me to play this character, and I really will never forget it. So thank you so much.
And I'm going to stay talking like this for the duration of this interview.
Really exciting news to share, haven't we? So why don't you?
That is true. I will. As you can see, we're on set, and we are officially in production for Season 3 of Pennyworth, which is now a Max original series on HBO Max.
That's right, and you'll be able to catch up on the first 2 seasons of Pennyworth.
He does sound like Michael Caine.
Early 2022, and the all-new Season 3 will premiere there later that same year.
We really can't thank you enough for your love and support, and it's because of you, the fans, that we are back.
Michael Caine retired today.
We can't wait for you to see what we have in store.
I was actually really upset when I saw that. But
Alfred, Martha, Thomas,
what a career.
Sykes, Lucius Fox, and all the other Pennyworth characters, as we find out more about their involvement in the evolution of the Batman canon.
Yeah, retired, but what a legend, man.
All right, that's a bit of a spoiler.
Well, let's just say that there's lots of exciting things happening on Pennyworth Season 3. And we can't wait for you to see.
And we can't wait for you to see what we've made for you.
Everyone here at Pennyworth are so happy to be back, and we'll see you very soon on HBO Max.
You were only supposed to blow the bloody doors off. Anyway, coming soon. That's the way.
All right, so Jim, fans have noticed that you've been posting some awesome artwork leading up to DC Fandome. And we, of course, have some very keen fans who are trying to piece it all together, see what it might all mean. So what can you tell us?
Yeah, look,
I don't know, I'm excited.
Something kind of fun for the fans to engage with. It's essentially a puzzle. I've drawn 12 images, each celebrating a specific DC moment. We're revealing the final 4 right now during Fandome. And so if you take all 16 and rearrange them, and kind of squint, hopefully you will see what we have been building up to. And it is the iconic cover from Crisis on Infinite Earths, #1, drawn by one of my favorite cover artists, George Perez, 1985. And yeah, it's a fantastic piece of work, and that is what this mosaic approximates.
Is squinting an official instruction or rule to figuring out how this all comes together?
Absolutely, because look, I wanted to make it hard enough so that people didn't immediately recognize what the cover was. So I basically used elements and drew in characters that approximated those shapes. And at the end of the day, if you squint, it should work. But the dead giveaways are the panels that say Crisis on Infinite Earths, and we saved them for this moment so that we wouldn't spoil the surprise or the puzzle for the people that have been working on it.
Well, it sounds really cool, and I am so excited to take a look at this with all the fans watching right now, too. It sounds like it took a while to put this all together. How long have you been working on it?
Yeah, look, you know how slowly I draw, so it's been, we've been working on it for a couple months.
Also, I love that you're like, you know how long it takes me to... If I tried to draw anything near what you draw, it would be like 3 years, and I'd have like, there's one line.
Sure, no, absolutely.
Doesn't look like anything to me.
Well, look, it wasn't just the drawing. I also had to make sure that the drawing approximated this overall kind of iconic image, right? So that was the challenge.
So now that we've got some more revealed, what does it all mean, Jim?
Yeah, so that is the $64,000 question, if I could date myself. But at the end of the day, it is the and so that the fans really see.
That's awesome, but you do know that it's not just you and I here talking. There's like literally millions of people watching us right now.
And and especially on Terroriser channel.
You know, we'll fix it in post, right? Is that what they do? Right?
We will.
No problem.
That's a recording session with Vanos right there.
All right. So since Jim doesn't want to reveal all of the secrets right now, I think you gave the fans some great stuff, so they're gonna come up with their own theories because I know that's what we all like to do.
Evan, let's record a video. Okay,
fans,
let's go.
Let's pivot to some other fans and amazing artists. So are you ready to reveal some of the winners of the
See y'all next time.
Yes. Look, the art contest was one of the most popular items from FanDome last year. We repeated it, working with Talent House. We got a ton of amazing submissions from artists and creators all around the world. It is the hardest part of my job, trying to pick a winner. But we were able to settle on some pieces that were just stunning. So let's take a look at the winners.
Burn. Actually, wasn't that great. It had a bit of a weird taste. I think that could have been an old one. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's cool.
Alright, I took a walk around the Hall of Heroes and found a secret passageway, and I'm literally in the Batcave, guys! Now, if you're a DC superfan, and I know you are, then the mere mention of the Batman gives you chills up and down your spine. And I know you can't tell, but right now I'm doing bat flips on the inside. Bat fans like myself have been waiting impatiently for this one. So without further delay, let's check in with Matt Reeves, Robert Pattinson, and Zoe Kravitz for a look inside the production of this much anticipated film.
Ah! Ah! Yes! Your blind eye.
For some reason, Batman just always stood out. It's one of the major characters of the 20th century, and so many people connect to it on such a deep level and for so many different reasons. The first conversation I had with Matt about it, I just knew there was something radically different from anything we'd seen in Batman movies before.
I was so hesitant. I was so hesitant on him as Batman, and now I'm.
That we'd seen lots of origin
I'm so
stories.
excited.
We'd seen things go further and further into fantasy, and I thought, well, one place we haven't been is grounding it.
The announcement shook me. I was a bit confused.
To come right in to a young Batman,
bro.
Not be an origin tale, but refer to
I think
his
this man
origins
is about to
and
become
shape him to his
the
core.
best Batman of all time.
Right from the beginning, there's a desperation to it. He's really working out this rage. All the fights seem very personal.
What's so wonderful about this world is the exploration of the gray area. Catwoman really wants to fight for those who don't have someone else to fight for them. And that's where Batman and her really connect.
He wants to inflict his kind of justice. He's just compelled to do it. There is no other
Dark, be
option.
gritty, yes. Just be dark.
Hey guys, so you just saw a little look of us behind the scenes, and it feels like that was forever ago, which is really strange, and actually, as we're finishing the movie now, kind of really emotional for me to see you guys, especially after everything that's happened, and to see you now again. I feel like I've been watching your faces every day in editorial, but now to actually see you guys is really, really great, and I gotta say, it was an amazing time making the movie with you guys, and it's really cool to see you now.
Oh, and it's so exciting to see like these little snippets of the film, you know, after, for us, being able to step away for a while. I know you've been in it the whole time, but every time I see just a little bit, it's so exciting.
If you can see the progression, it kind of seems like it's getting more exciting and bigger and kind of scary. Yeah.
There was just something very special and magical about
I'm
the
so
way you
ready.
guys played off of each other right from the beginning, and So I just knew right away, I was like going, wow, there's just a really neat, like I know you guys are friends. And so there was a great chemistry right from the beginning that I just felt like there was a connection, which you naturally had. And I feel like when we were filming, obviously that came out more and more. I mean, do you guys remember when we were doing that crazy sort of, I guess, screen test, I guess you would call it, you know, when you guys got together for the first time?
I definitely remember because that was basically my audition, right? You know, Rob was already cast and that was my audition and I was really nervous and I remember you gave me like a, the hardest part of the audition, to be honest, was the helmet. They were like, here's this helmet, you know, and you have to like walk out and then you take the helmet off and you do the scene. But it's like sometimes really hard to look like cool when you're taking off, like you get stuck. And I was like, this is how I lose the part. I lose the part because I can't take off a helmet.
And it was just the opposite. Do you remember your first day, Rob, when you were wearing one of the actual bat suits? When Rob and I first got together, like we'd had all those conversations, and then just by virtue of what it is, it's Batman.
I'm not saying a word, bro. I'm just...
We always do like a screen test, which is so like, you know, kind of the same thing you guys did. Rob did first by himself and literally was wearing, I believe, Val Kilmer's bat
That's
suit.
what I heard.
Yeah. Which, by the way, like the moment you put it on, like that was kind of a crazy moment.
It was crazy, but I remember putting it on and thinking that this is impossible. This is going to be absolutely impossible. I remember you saying like, because I guess just trying to move, I mean, wearing a kind of 2-inch thick rubber suit or latex suit and being incredibly nervous and full of adrenaline the whole time. I remember we did like 2 takes and then you were just saying, what can we do about this sweat? And I was like, nothing. There's nothing that can be done. I have to be drained of liquid.
The other thing that I remember too, which is cool because it informed the movie, is at the end of that costume test where you came and you put on the eye makeup and began the transformation. That moment for me, that was when I was like, oh my God, it is so you. Like, it was just such a cool, and I remember you saying afterwards to me, you were like, I don't know what I just did. I said, it was amazing, which it was. It was really, really cool. But I really did think, oh my God, this version of this character, this guy who's sort of almost like, if you think of Bruce Wayne as like a recluse rock star in a decaying manner, there's this part of me that's so
Of course, yeah, the trailer's going to be after this.
And I had no idea that you would be interested in playing the role at all. And I thought, what if Rob doesn't want to play Batman? This will be a disaster. And then it turned out that you completely on your own had a whole path to the same thing, which is that you had been obsessed with Batman for years, and when you found out that we were doing this version, you were very interested. So it was one of those things that for me felt really kind of lucky and fated, and then we met. I really felt that connection with you where I felt like, oh, we're gonna be able to find something new with this guy and do something really special. But for me, you were always that version of what I saw in the page, and that was about trying to create a new version of Bruce.
He doesn't have as much control over his personality. Like the delineation between when he's Batman and when he's Bruce is not so clear. I mean, in other kind of iterations of it, you know, he really knows what he's doing when he's putting on the cowl. And I kind of really like this idea. It's a little bit out of control. He hasn't completely defined what Batman is. I mean, it's kind of, he gets lost in it. Whenever he's putting it on every night, and it's kind of, you're basically, he's not sleeping, and he's, you know, becoming this quite sort of odd creature.
Like just finding the right, literally how to move as Batman, how to talk as Batman. I mean, that was what was fun for me.
Can you tell I'm like obsessed?
First met up, I was like, oh, so this is the rhythm of what it would be like when you
takes a lot to make me shut up.
Talk to each other. Like even something as simple as that, and like the way you came in with, like you had for me, so you had an attitude that was so Selena, right from the way you came in.
I obviously, you know, understand the gravity of a character like this and what she means to so many people, but what felt
will the stream be watchable afterwards? I believe so.
The story that we're telling
yeah,
in this
it should be, yeah.
You know, and
unless Warner Brothers want me to,
you know, try and create a real
I'm pretty
human
confident.
being.
Yes.
You know, I don't want her to be an idea. You know, I want her to be a real human being in a real situation, in a real city, trying to survive and reacting to her own pain, you know, and her history. So I really, really focused on this particular story and this particular moment in this woman's life.
I think it was about trying to find a way, again, as Zoe was saying, to ground her so that she felt like she had an emotional journey that made sense for who she was, that ended up being Selena Kyle, but was one that we hadn't seen before, and yet some ways it does connect to the comics. I mean, that's the thing which will be fun to share with an audience, is that there are very There are a lot of iconic Selina Kyle aspects to the story, but I don't think any version of any of the Batman stories that have done any Selina stuff have done it in this way.
Because this is the foundation that we're setting right now, right? Like, as we move forward and see her become Catwoman, you know, that heart and that humanity will always be there.
So we debuted our first trailer for our movie last year at DC FanDome.
And we want to say thank you for the great response.
It's only fitting that we share the second trailer with you all today.
Okay, enough from us. Here's what you've been waiting so patiently for. It's the trailer for the Batman.
Ah! Ah!
Police!
Oh my God, Dano, here he is.
Stay still! Get out of here!
Please have a question mark in there. It's gonna be a question mark in the coffee top.
Let's go!
Let's go, baby.
Fear is
Oh
a tool.
God.
But when that light
Daddy
hits
is
the sky,
ready.
it's not just a call. It's a warning. I've been trying to reach you.
Find the gun!
This is a powder keg, and Riddler's the match.
I can take care of myself.
If this continues, it won't be long before you've nothing left.
I don't care what happens to me.
It's only gonna get worse for you.
Whoa, take it easy, sweetheart. Hear everything they say, ain't you?
Colin Farrell looks amazing.
Who are you under there?
I'm vengeance.
Oh.
What's black and blue and dead all over? You. Dick.
I got you! I got you!
I need more.
And that's the way to drop the mic and end the show. Wow, amazing. On behalf of Warner Brothers and
more.
DC, thank you all for watching. This has been a super experience.
It's been epic, and all of us at DC FanDome want to thank you for your unwavering
I know they
passion
don't want to
for
show
the
too
DC
much,
brand.
but goddamn, he looks so good as Batman.
Love and support.
Thank you for being the best fans in the world.
We hope you all felt the love today on a global scale. Goodbye from Australia.
It was an absolute pleasure bringing DC's multiverse into your world.
Be sure to check back in at dcfandome.com throughout the year for breaking news on your favorite shows, films, comics, games, and all the creative geniuses behind them. Bye everyone, stay safe and stay super.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
DC FanDome.
Please tell me the trailer's watchable again.
Nothing compares to this.
Wow.
Wow! Wow!
Truth is, generations of fans across the globe
Is who we're here to celebrate today.
Masterpiece!
And FanDome, tides are changing.
That we take on to the next generation of fans.
That's awesome.
And at the end,
I will admit, that looks pretty great.
I gotta watch it again.
It all. And that includes you, the fans.
We're thanking all the fans.
Love you guys.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching.
I'm so excited,
Thanks
man.
for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
He looks so good.
Mahalo for watching.
Okay, we're done here.
Good job, DC. Good job, Warner Brothers. Thank you for sponsoring the stream. I'm still gonna try and see if I can watch this. The Batman trailer. No, it's not out. No. Okay, just waiting. Because I don't think this is rewatchable. So the Black Adam trailer is out. That was 3 hours ago. That came out. It has to come out like... Search newest. I might need to wait for an official one. I don't think they'd be too happy with me, you know, playing a non-official one. You get in trouble. Warner Bros. Channel. Warner Brothers. Oops. Nope. Oh, mind you, it's on VOD. Yes!
Yeah, they're kind of scary. They're becoming
City.
Okay. All right. That's genius. Good call. On their YouTube channel, it's on a VOD. Okay. Give me a second here. I'll make this happen. Good call. Good call. Quick, before the stream ends. Do. We go. Okay. Okay.
So we debuted our first trailer for our movie last year at DC FanDome.
And we want to say thank you for the great response.
It's only fitting that we share the second trailer with you all today.
Okay, enough from us. Here's what you've been waiting so patiently for. It's the trailer for The Batman.
So do you think it was Riddler he was yelling, "What did you do?" Because they arrest him, bring him in, he interrogates him. So I wonder if it's going to be kind of a Hannibal Lecter kind of thing. He's already set everything in motion and he wants to get arrested.
Get out of here!
Fear is a tool. But when that light hits the sky, it's not just a call. It's a warning.
I love that. He's got tools.
I've been trying to reach you.
Yeah, has to be Riddler.
This is about a king, and Riddler's the match.
So it has to do with Thomas Wayne. For one of the riddles, which I'll pause.
It won't be long before you've nothing left.
Connor Barr looks incredible. Here, the sins of my father. So there has to be something that Thomas Wayne has done. Renewal is a lie. Mitchell Coulson. No more lies. The sins of my father. Interesting.
I don't care what happens to me.
It's only gonna get worse for you.
So, sins of my father.
If this continues, it won't be long before you've nothing left.
Then he goes to the graveyard.
I don't care what happens to me.
And I wonder if it's going to be the tomb, you know, his parents' tomb.
It's only gonna get worse for you.
Wonder if he has to find the... he has to find a clue. Wonder if it's like a giant treasure hunt. Each riddle at the point. Something to do, maybe it's the grave of a sibling. A Wayne. Maybe Bruce had a brother or sister that died. And he had to figure that out. Find the grave. Or could we go into their grave?
Whoa, take it easy, sweetheart. Hear everything they say, ain't you?
Maybe we're not so different. Who are you under there?
So good, my lord. This scene.
I'm vengeance.
What's black?
Was he in the sewer? Oh, now. So the cape is out. Looks like a jumpsuit. Doesn't look like a cape. How we even look? Does he have a cape? That's a jumpsuit. That's why he swoops past. Yeah, that's a jumpsuit, and he swoops past. A squirrel's jumpsuit. He does have the cape.
And blue and dead all over.
I got you! I got you!
I love this camera angle when he looks up there. That's so good. March 4th. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Okay. Righty-o. Right, dudes. That is the stream. Thank you again to Warner Brothers for sponsoring the stream. DC, much love. I had fun. Chat, hope you enjoyed watching that with me. I'm very, very, very excited. I'm very excited. Flash trailer? You want Flash trailer? I can do one more trailer. Yeah. Okay, so let's do the Flash trailer. Right. This will be it. And then we're wrapping it up. Oops, wrong one.
Greetings, DC FanDome and Domers. Ezra Miller here, live from the set of The Flash. It looks like this. We're very excited to show you the movie, and we can't yet because we're still making it.
What a chat.
We wanted to show you a teaser, but we can't because we don't have enough material to make a teaser yet. We can't make a trailer. But we do have this small sneak peek that my maestro Andy and I have put together that we really hope you'll enjoy. And I will see you in theaters.
Come on, render in HD.
Or more important,
or maybe they just ripped it from.
Tell me something. You can go anywhere you want, right?
So that's his dad.
Any timeline, any universe.
That's Michael Keaton.
Any universe.
Oh, that's Michael Keaton. Okay.
You can go anywhere you want, right? Any timeline, any universe. Why do you want to stay and fight to save this one? You changed the future. And you changed the past.
Oh my god, it is super. Okay. Okay, so it's gonna be different Ezras. So different Flash. It is Supergirl or Superwoman. What's the correct name? So I don't offend.
Are you in?
Oh man, this is such a tease. Look at the shape. Holy shit. Right, there we go. Dunzo. Right, dudes. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I ate too much popcorn. I'm going to go walk the doggos. That was fun. Thank you to Warner Brothers again for sponsoring the stream. Be sure to go over to DCFandom.com. Its link is down below in the description if you want to learn more stuff that's going on in the DC Multiverse. Thank you so much. Hope you guys enjoyed. Love you all. Thank you for watching. I shall see you guys in the next day or two. I think I'm getting resettled in the house, and I should be streaming a lot more soon, just after all the travel, trying to get everything cleaned and things set up and what have you. So thank you for watching. I appreciate you guys chilling. Hope you enjoyed the trailers as much as I did. I love you all. Be safe, and I shall see you all soon. Bye 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 bye.
And the only time we fight is when we're not sober. Wish we could start all over again. She like an angel, she always plays pretend. She fell from heaven, but she ain't innocent. You're bad, but it's okay though. Do anything you say though. The fire in the dress, guess this devil wears a halo. You're bad, but it's okay though. Do anything you say though. The fire in the dress, guess this devil wears a halo, a halo. Halo, 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 halo. This devil wears a halo, a halo. Halo, 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 halo. Halo, halo, halo. This devil wears a halo, a halo. Side by side, but you still say that I'm distant. I've never been really good at commitment. You talk a lot, then tell me that I don't listen. I try to change, but you do not see the difference. Wish we could start all over again. She like an angel, she always plays pretend. She fell from heaven, but she ain't innocent. You're bad, but it's okay though.